This is John Chapman with the 49ers Rush Podcast, and you are watching CG Ruthless Sports. Hope you're ready.
You know, some people out there, when they talk, they fake the funk. You want brutally honest? Well, if you are brutally honest, look no further than CG Ruthless Sports.
CG Ruthless.
CG Ruthless Sports.
CG Ruthless.
If you want your sports talk to be brutally honest, come check out CG.
CG Ruthless.
If you're not watching CG Ruthless, I don't know what to tell you. Representing the Niner Empire.
CG Ruthless.
Yo, this is CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest, and nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another live stream. So, I just woke up, had a graveyard shift, just woke up around 11. I got a little extra free time before I have to go somewhere. But other than that, if you guys want to jump onto the stream, it's more than cool. Get out. What's up, man?
What up?
What's up? So what's going on with your Titans, man?
We won yesterday.
Yeah. Just saw how you guys were dominating you guys were playing who again?
We played the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, yeah, you beat them. Yeah. Who are they again? They're just a bunch of JV football team now.
Yeah, we played the Steelers this coming Sunday.
Yeah, you should beat them. They're pretty much, I don't know, the Steelers last year were good, but then they started falling off, and now they're just not exactly the same football team. But Tennessee, I guess you guys are just Derrick Henry away from being a really scary team, but you guys are still playing decent.
Yep.
Yeah, you never can rule out Tennessee when they're a really good sleeper team right there because, well, last previous years, you guys were considered a sleeper, and you guys were at least close to a Super Bowl like a couple years back.
Yep.
Baltimore's looking like they're falling off a little bit with injuries now. I don't know.
Baltimore's still good.
They're still good, but it's just Lamar Jackson. I don't know how long that would take. I don't know if he'll miss some time, but yeah, it's going to be tough for Baltimore if they're going to lose him for the entire year.
Well, Baltimore's still good. They can win.
With their defense, they could, for sure.
Yeah, but that's another thing you got to worry about in the playoffs.
I mean, Tampa Bay just has Tom Brady, so there's no ifs and buts about it.
Yeah.
Green Bay's always been the team that's always been pushing harder, but never gonna go further after that. But they are really seems like anytime Roger plays the Bears, he always owns them, so it's nothing surprising. And then you got the Rams and Cardinals. If the Rams lose tonight, it gives the Niners a one game closer to get second place. But if Rams win, that puts them in a really good driver's seat right there.
Yep.
Yeah, as much as I don't want the Cardinals to win, I probably would have to hope for the Rams to lose because it gives us more of a chance to get the 5th seed.
Yep.
And that's what you want is that 5th seed. Even with the 5th seed, you're kind of pushing for a good spot, but at the point we're just at the 6th seed.
Yep.
What's up, Roberto? Yeah, so how's your day, man? Somebody's coming into the stream. We'll see. Oh, Mr. YTC. Guess I caught him at a good time. What's up, Mr. YTC?
What up, CG? And what up, Sandbell?
What's up, YTC?
Yeah.
What's going on? Good afternoon, fellas. See ya.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, what a great game. The finish was kind of insane.
Yeah.
Like that Niners and Bengals game, I didn't even think it would go this far.
Yeah,
but
both games were wild at the end. The Bengals game and the Bucks game.
Yeah. Hey, Corey, what's going on, Corey Davis?
Yeah, 2 overtime games at the afternoon games. You have wild endings.
Yeah, we blew a 2-touchdown lead. That's what killed it. But I think it's because of our secondary was trash. They gave up a lot of young.
Well, speaking of teams who blow leads, you're going to play a team who's known for blowing leads next week.
Oh yeah, the Falcons. Yeah, I'm going to that game actually. I'm going to go to the Atlanta game.
So you're going to head down. Oh, it's in Ninerville, right? The game's
I'm going to go down there.
Close.
Last time I was going at that Cardinals game, so I have enough money to go to
the game's in Levi? So the game's in Levi?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It's a home game, all right.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, I don't know, you said you're going to another Giants game, right?
I didn't go to the Philadelphia game. The final game I'm going to is for Washington. I'm going for Week 18.
Okay, that'd be kind of interesting. I thought you were going to go to that Philadelphia game.
No, my buddy canceled plans because obviously the team's not doing good right now. So, but I'm going with family. I'm going with a couple of friends for the Washington game since it's probably going to be the last time I see my team for the entire year.
Yeah, usually because of the off season, plus your team's not going to the playoffs. I mean,
yeah,
4-9 sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, both us and Chicago are not making, obviously. So yeah,
no surprising with Chicago. I mean, Matt Nagy's supposed to be like on the hot seat and gone anyway.
I just want to get him and gone. That's it. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm just gonna enjoy whatever moments we have left with the team before the off season. We have a long wait.
Yeah, I can't wait. The off season can always be a change. It's change for good, but your head coach.
It's just a wait. Yeah, I know. It's just a long wait. That gets to me.
Yeah, I think Joe Judge gets another year to prove himself, and then
they're probably going to give him. No, Gettleman's gone. They're going to blame the entire thing on Gettleman, basically, and Garrett, and they'll keep Judge. I think they're going to probably keep Judge for 1 year. I have a feeling.
Yeah, because Judge for 1 year, at least he gets no excuses without they can't just put the blame on him because of Gettleman. They got to at least give him one last chance without Gettleman out there.
But yeah, I think he'll remain.
Or unless that new GM doesn't, unless a new GM wants to.
Unless a new GM. But yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. I can't answer all those questions. I'm just going to take it 1 week at a time.
Yeah, 1 week at a time, just like how you and Seattle are playing spoilers now.
Mm-hmm. But now Seattle wants to play spoilers. Yeah, they're trying to climb back into the race.
Yeah, they're just one loss away from being mathematically eliminated.
Yeah. They're right behind. Yeah, that entire 7th seed is stacked, and you have a lot of teams right behind, 5 teams behind you guys.
Yeah, there's the Eagles that's fighting for that spot.
Eagles, obviously. The Washington currently has a spot.
Yeah,
Panthers, Falcons, Saints.
I have a question.
What's the question?
When are you trying to get Raider Ben on your channel?
I don't know yet, man. It's only I'm only just looking for non-trash talkers on my group, bro. I'm not trying to he seems like a nice dude, but I'm not looking to get in with all the other community stuff, man.
I know. I'm just saying we're gonna have him talk to him, like you do other people.
Maybe when we play the Raiders. I haven't really thought of that yet until maybe the coming season. So we'll see. We'll see if he might.
I'm just saying you don't have to go into the community, just bring him on your channel and just ask him questions, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I'll probably just look at a couple vid makers that do Raider content or other stuff. I know quite a few of them that do bigger. They have bigger channels too, but they got a lot of good followers. But that dude Spotlight Sports, that dude Spotlight guy, he's got 5,000 or 6,000 followers. And,
yeah, he does just the Raiders thing.
He's another guy. He's another guy I can connect to. So he's another cool dude. Let's see. Raider Watts, I've actually talked to before. He seems like a cool dude, but he said he'll come back in contact soon. So that's not going to be an issue. I mean, I could maybe consider Raider Ben. He's another cool dude, but I just don't want. And I don't want that community on my channel the way he has.
I know. I'm just saying you should do.
I know Tennessee plays Pittsburgh next week, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's a cool dude. Don't get me wrong, he's a cool dude. I don't got nothing against him. It's just a lot of the people, the followers.
Yeah, I took Tennessee over Pittsburgh this week for pick'ems.
Tennessee should beat Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I got you guys beating Pittsburgh. Yeah, I did the pick'ems already.
Well, you can tell them this is not a trash talk channel. You just can talk to them, ask them questions, and don't say this one. Like this is not a trash talk channel.
Yeah, I'm
How
pretty
many
sure.
followers does Radar Ben have anyway?
He's got.
He's got like a solid amount of followers, but he's got his own take. He's got his own like what is it like his own?
Is he like a big channel, like
Not that. I mean, he's like. I guess he's about almost like 1.5K, but I think he's at the 1.4. But he's got
what I have.
Yeah, but his content is a mix of video games and it has Raider content. And then it has like the Malt Liquor channel, whatever he has. I mean, he's a cool dude.
Oh,
I'm not saying no to him. I'm just trying to saying like maybe down the road. I don't know. I got my associations with other people.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want to talk to a bunch of TTC guys, asking questions of it, you can do that. I don't say you have to. I
would ask people from the TTC, but I don't associate with that thing no more.
I like to distance myself from it and not even get involved with it. Because the more I get away from it, the more those trolls will just leave my name out of it.
Exactly. It's been 3 years since I left the TTC, so yeah, from my part.
The only problem is those trolls, from what I'm hearing, they're using my name and making it sound like I was there when I wasn't even close on site. So it's like, dude,
there was a couple of Eagle fans that were basically doxing everyone's information, so that's why I got away from that community.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. That's the difference of what you go into that community is they like.
I offended a lot of Eagle fans.
Yeah, like if some of them can't defend on what goes on that community, they just go at a line to where if you lose the battle, they're gonna do that, and it's pointless.
They get their panties in a bunch and take it far. Yeah,
I don't really take it as personal like everybody else does. I just okay, if this guy has a good argument, okay, I'm not gonna just go bring up their family shit and all that crap. I don't do that. It's just out of my and that's one thing I don't tend to do, and I don't ever tend to go there. At one point I could have just said, you know what, it's something I wanted to try, but it just wasn't in the fit for me. So I said, nah, I think I might need to just move forward and push on for some better content at some point. So I found my niche, I found my purpose, and it's kind of been giving me some good platform, and that's where a lot of these followers have been coming around. But if you stay in a different community, it doesn't really. There's quite a few of them that have some good followers, and then just the rest of them are just bottom feeders. Bottom feeders is they don't really evolve much. Like you have your own. There's quite a few that are like. I'm not saying all of them are, but there's quite few of those other ones who got really good followers, and maybe they probably mix up their content too, but they do both ways. So there's a difference.
Yeah,
like Desert Eagle, he's got a good amount of followers. He's got like 5,000, but that's based by what he does. So when he does, everybody knows him when he does Eagle content. So he doesn't get all that out. But that's another good example of a guy who does that. So he's like a guy with 5,000.
Yeah.
And then let's see.
Or it could just be the algorithm.
Yeah, and then you got another guy. I mean, besides Raider Ben, Raider Ben's got a solid followers. He's kind of gotten his own followers, and he's been doing his thing.
And I know you were shedding tears, man, yesterday when you saw Jawan Jennings play his heart out on that.
Oh, man, dude. You saw that?
Yes, that play. Yeah, they showed it on the CBS highlight break, yeah.
Yeah, did you see the part where I threw the freaking Gatorade like I was trying to pull like a jacket off?
You were physically like a proud father or some shit.
No, you saw how I was acting like Jagged Off?
Yeah.
I'll throw that.
And then there's also the father. And then there's the what was it? There was the one with the Jimmy Ward pick.
Oh man, dude! Then they called a penalty for no reason. I'm like, damn.
Dude,
yeah, man, I was losing it. That's the one thing I kind of stand out a little bit. I can be I can have a breakdown rant or have my moments, and I'm like, God damn. Did I really do that? I wake up this morning or just around there, and I'm like thinking, did I really do that?
You should have seen John Jay's reaction early on that stream when I was doing the 4:00 games. So yeah, the afternoon games.
Yeah, I don't know, Tommy. Like that's a really good question.
He was
That's
screaming, touchdown! Like, screaming left and right.
Yeah.
When
Well,
Brennan Ayuk won the game, overtime, yeah.
Yeah. And I thought at first he didn't seem to break the play until I saw how he did it. Like he just extended the play really good, so that's what made it happen. But yeah, and then Tommy's. This is the same thing I was asking myself.
Yeah.
This was the same exact thing I was asking my. Yeah, this was the same exact thing I was asking myself yesterday about this game. Should we cut Robbie Gold? Do kickers just miss sometimes?
Yeah, that should have been the game winner right there.
Yeah, and he blew it. That's why I'm saying I don't even trust Robbie Gold. And even Crazy Juice and quite a few people were even saying I don't trust Robbie Gold. And there's a reason why I don't trust him, because he's kind of missed some like makeable field goals. Like 47 yards is makeable because he can kick in with him 50 plus, and it's been in his distance. And then the other game, he missed 42 yards. So, and then he missed an extra point too at that. So it's like, come on, man. Yeah, and everybody's having to work, but yeah, I don't know when I'm supposed to kick in a new contract, but they've just been having me go from place to place. So I've been working at these other events and some other private parties until they start giving me a new contract.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I agree with Tommy.
T-Raw's supposed to host the stream tonight. At least they're giving it locally where I'm at. Thank God.
Oh, that's cool, bro. I'm going to be able to.
They're giving the game. No, they're giving the game locally on ABC, so that's the good thing.
Oh, that's cool. Well,
for tonight's game.
Well, I'm going to be able to host the NFC West Roundtable for this Tuesday since I don't have like a.
Well, that's the good thing. You know why? This week was the final week for bye weeks, so everyone's back to normal next week.
Finally, because I mean,
15?
I don't know how to make
final
it
4 games. So yeah.
Is it just me, or does early bye weeks kind of benefit teams like that?
I like having early bye weeks because then you could just go on a quick run afterwards. Because it sucks to have a mid-season when you have your momentum up or low.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first.
At first, earlier, yeah.
At first I wasn't liking how it was going to start because I think we started off as the early bye team because we had a bye week during week 6 or something like that, I believe. And
New York never gets early bye weeks anyway. We always get around week 8 or 10 or 11 at worst. That's it.
Usually early buys isn't quite good at times because it could depend on it. But sometimes if you're not starting off good, that's when you probably need that bye week to replenish more.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what's best. I think that's what's kind of panned out for us is we've been able to use that bye week to reset and come better than we were. And what is it, like 6 out of the 5 games we've been winning those games. So it's kind of been really a good start, like out of those games. Or what is it? No, wait. What is it? 7 out of 5 games we actually won. So it's kind of been really going well, except for that Seattle game. That Seattle game and Arizona game. Yeah, and that Arizona game we just blew it. We should have beat Colt McCoy at that point, but it's whatever. I guess these division games kind of got
the Colts game. You had the lead in the Colts game too.
Yeah, that Colts game was after the bye, I believe. Yeah, you're right. That game could have been winnable, but it was the rain. It was the fact that we weren't able to stop the Colts at this point. And
I would have won money that game. Debo scored for me. Jonathan Taylor scored for me. I would have won if fucking Garoppolo had 20 more yards.
Yeah, he was like 20 yards short, but you were really close. Really close.
200. And Carson Wentz was like 20 yards short from the yardage as well. Carson Wentz.
So wait,
more under 200.
So you guys were doing play-by-play for the Niners, or no?
Yeah, I was doing the play-by-play for the Niners and Colts game that week. Remember?
No. I'm talking about talking about that. Yeah,
during the one yesterday.
No,
yesterday,
the one yesterday. Yeah.
Well, after the Giants game was over, I held an extra hour to host those 2 games. The final.
Yeah, I haven't been able to check because I was already doing like a play-by-play.
Yeah, no, but I was doing the Niners game, like, the final closing minutes after the Giants game was over and the Buffalo game.
Yeah, I guess I had one of my moments. Where I just kind of like lost it a little and just do that damn Gatorade and just
No, because they switched over to the Bengals. Where I was, they switched over to the Bengals game where you guys played. I saw that entire game, the final drive you had.
That game kind of that's those are the kind of games that you come to watch instead of those other games that come as a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's even funnier? I guess on another channel station, I guess since the Raiders got blew out so bad, they just changed this to another team station.
Yeah.
Like they go from another channel. Like after the Raiders got their butts whipped around the
They got that. That was an ass whooping. I think they were stepping on the logo, for stepping on that logo early in the pregame huddle.
That's a curse. Oh my god!
Do not step on a team's logo. They will take it personally.
And that's what Kansas City did. But I think I think the moment they played at halftime, I think the moment that after the third quarter was already started, they already kind of changed the station and said, they're getting their butts whooped.
But yeah, I could have won at bets yesterday, but the fucking Raven Lamar got hurt. Obviously.
Oh man, so that's the interesting question about Lamar. Like, how long is he going to miss time, or is it just one of those?
Yeah, it's a high ankle sprain. They said.
So he might just miss a game or two.
Yeah, he's gonna miss that crucial game against the Packers. Yeah, next week.
That's gonna be hard, man. Especially with that
Tyler Huntley versus Rodgers. Yeah.
Well, Huntley's not too bad. He's all right.
He's pretty good actually. I've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of fills that. He kind of fills a little of that void of what Jackson could do, but he's just a smaller version of Jackson. Just gives you. He can throw the ball too. He's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at CO when we need him.
Yeah,
like, I'm pretty sure he was flipping out a little bit.
He was spazzing out earlier.
Was he kind of having a panic attack when Lamar got hurt?
He was like, fuck everything. Like, he was just like, at this point, I want the season to be over. That's what he told me. He just wants the season to be over because of all the injuries the Ravens have sustained, and I don't blame him.
Well,
I want the season to be over for the Giants too. Just go to my game and let the season be over.
Yeah.
And then call it a season. Yeah. Just beat Philly, just beat Chicago, and then beat Washington. So I know we're not beating Dallas. Just win those other 3 games and then go 7-10.
That's going to be hard for you guys to play Dallas because they are really playing good football with those guys.
Yeah.
So that would be hard.
We're not. We're not. It's going to be close, but I already know we're not going to win that.
Maybe you guys play some spoilers. Maybe you guys end up being spoilers against them. So who knows? Like where you try to
that was still winning the division.
Yeah, but no. I meant like you damaged their seed spot. You know.
Oh, seeding. Oh, that's different. Then that's different. Yeah.
No, I don't think
it's probably the Cardinals are going to get the first seed. Probably the Cardinals or Packers will get the first seed anyways.
Arizona, yeah, the way it's going, Arizona could make that push for it. Like they're just a game ahead of Green Bay.
They're playing Detroit. They're going to win it because they're playing Detroit this week.
Oh yeah, Arizona's going to dismantle them, and then as soon as they play Seattle, they should be able to beat Seattle with no problem.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard Washington's playing divisional back-to-back, Philadelphia and in Dallas on Sunday Night Football.
I actually not to sound.
The next 4 games for Washington are divisional. They would basically for their seeding. It would be Philly this Sunday in Philadelphia, then Dallas, then they go to Washington to play Philly, and then the final game's in New York, which is us. But we could play spoilers on Washington.
Yeah. Since Seattle kind of has a chance to be spoilers, or maybe they may not go further, but it would be kind of interesting if they did ruin the Rams spot a little bit by beating them.
If we get to play the Eagles and Washington, we're definitely want to play spoilers on those 2 wildcard teams and help y'all out.
No, I mean, can you imagine? Even though Seattle won't even go to the playoffs, but can you imagine if they just spoil like teams like the Rams and
just out of the first seed, out of the first seed and stuff,
No, okay. If the Rams lose tonight, it gives the Niners 1 game closer to at least getting that 5th. No, to get that 5th seed. Yeah. And that's all it takes for us.
Seed, they would drop to the 6th seed. I know they would drop to 6th seed if they were to tie up.
Yeah, and that's just if Rams lose tonight, it's not. I know as much as I want Arizona to lose so bad, I just don't see it. I don't see a benefit in it.
The bigger picture, I was rooting for Dallas against Washington because while we were still in the playoff hunt, obviously we needed them to win, and I hate Dallas, so yeah.
Yeah,
I had no choice but to root for Dallas.
as much as I hated Dallas, I had no other choice but to see the other bright side of the picture. Well, if Washington loses, which they just did, it gives the Niners a bigger chance to even stay in that
Yeah,
playoff
because
spot.
because if they would have won, I think they would have overtaken you over
Yeah.
tiebreakers. Yeah, they
Yeah,
would
they
go
would.
7-6.
And you know what's even
The
interesting?
only bad part that was Atlanta and Minnesota won and the Saints won,
Yeah,
and those three teams are right behind you.
they're
and
making
Philadelphia.
they're making a strong push while we're trying to win out. So I think the games that we play is like the Falcons. That should be winnable. Let's see, we got
Well, the Falcons is a huge one, especially because you guys are 7-6. They're 6-7. I mean, if they beat you, they would have the head-to-head tiebreaker, and they would take your spot basically.
yeah.
So a lot of implications are going to happen this week.
So these are like these kind of like seem like playoff at
These are
stakes type of games.
Yeah, playoff at stake games. Yeah, these are for tiebreakers and stuff. Yeah, and to get ahead.
So if we beat Atlanta, that kind of gets them out of that spot area. So they would be behind the hunt or something if we beat them. Because the Saints are trying to make a push, and then you got the Vikings trying to make a push. Even though the Vikings may have lost, but they're still in the hunt to at least get that last spot, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Minnesota plays Chicago, so that's a winnable, and then Philly plays Washington. That's going to be a battle between those two, 6-7 versus 6-7.
Yeah, the question is Minnesota?
I hate both teams, but in the pick'ems, I think Philly's going to win at home. I usually take the home team in the rivalry games when it's close. I think Philly will be able to beat out Washington.
Philly, yeah.
I think they'll split the series.
It could be 50-50. Yeah, it could be 50-50 with Philadelphia and Washington.
I had them splitting the series.
Well, Washington
Philly wins
does
at home, and then Washington gets them back week 17.
Well, Washington with Taylor Heineken, they haven't looked too bad. I mean, then Jalen Hurts is playing solid. I mean, it depends on the Eagles, like which Eagles team is going to show up.
No, but I think the Philly will win at home. I think usually the home team wins in these close games.
Yeah, especially on a division.
Because they're coming off a bye. Yeah, I know, because they're coming fresh off a bye.
Oh yeah, the Eagles are coming.
Yep. And Washington's coming off a loss. They have to travel up north to Philly. So yeah, from Dallas. No, they have to travel. Oh, they played home. Yeah, you're right. So they had to basically travel west. Basically, it's West Philadelphia.
Yeah, they got to go all the way over there. Let's see who's on the.
It's not a long travel. It's only like a 2-hour travel from there to Philadelphia. It's not that far.
Oh, we got Corey, man. What's up, Corey?
What up, Corey?
How you doing, guys?
Doing good, man.
What's going on? I'm doing well.
Yeah.
P1.
What a crazy game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just discussing tiebreakers, obviously, for the entire wild carding.
At the same time, I was watching.
I almost had a heart attack, man, with that game. That game almost gave me a heart attack. When the moment
that game was wild.
Yeah, the moment that Robbie Gould missed that kick, man, that flipped out like I never flipped out before,
no,
man.
Because once they finished my Giants game, they swapped over to that Niners game, so it was a wild ending.
Yeah, the wild ending part was I was so pissed, and I said, "Man, we paid you so much money to make that kick, Robbie. What the hell?" I guess I kind of rewatched the part of what I said about Robbie Gould, and I said, "Man, fuck this guy. This guy doesn't know. We're paying you like $5 or $7 billion to kick a damn field goal."
Yeah. John Jay was pissed as hell. He was ranting on the stream. We paid you $5 million to miss the kick. He got pissed.
Dude, sometimes when John Jay flips out a little bit, it is kind of funny.
I mean, it's passion. That's the passionate Niners fan for you. That's very passionate Niner fans for you.
Some people said that I have funny breakdowns. I guess quite a few of those.
Well, Butters right now just timestamped on one of my videos of me breaking down when Darius Slayton dropped the easy jump ball.
Oh yeah, you know what's even interesting was
he typed in YTC what Super saying. Yep, I definitely was Super saying.
Yeah, and I guess like from what I'm looking at, quite a few of AZ's followers, they're kind of liking what I had those breakdown moments. I guess quite a those Cardinal fans have been coming on my shit.
Off, basically, like, what the fuck? What's that?
But I guess the way I had my moment, I guess I looked at that video and I kind of did have a little bit of impression of what Jaganov does, but I kind of had it in my own way. You know, I was kind of like pissed about it. I was at the heat of the moment when that kick was missed, and I just threw that damn Gatorade bottle and just flipped out and yelled kind of like a little like God damn.
Well,
I was like, 'cause you know what happened, CG? Your
But-
to me, with your
Go ahead.
video felt I was like one behind. So I'm watching it on TV. It already happened. Like I already see the missed field goal. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Well, I guess you might have had. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess you had a different time. Yeah. What was your reaction of Robbie Gold's missed field goal, man? That kind of almost blew it.
Yeah, man. I was like, man, we could have got this game. I hope we
Yeah,
get
how do you
the
miss it? I was like, how do you miss it from the 29-yarder? From 29 yard, yeah, 29.
Well,
So like
he
nearly a 40-yarder.
well, no, he technically missed a 47-yarder, but still,
Yeah, he's at the 29. Yeah, he was at the 29.
it was within his range that he can actually kick it, and it would be simple. But lately, Robbie Gold hasn't really been kicking consistently like he used to.
I mean, he was good for 1 year in New York, but after that, he fell off.
I mean,
He
Robbie
only was a
Gold
kicker
may
for 1 year in New York.
yeah, Robbie Gold may not be the same player like he once was when he was with the Bears. At least with the Bears, he was the more reliable kicker. But we don't have that version of Robbie Gold. That Robbie Gold's kind of broken down, becoming a shelf of himself.
Yeah.
He's not the same.
Yeah,
He
we-
was good for 1 year. That 1 year he was in New York. I don't know why we got rid of him. I guess because we didn't have money. But whatever, yeah. He's not the same, nonetheless.
I mean, there's quite a few good kickers out there, but then again, you can't really trust kickers anymore. Look at the Packers. Look at Mason Crosby's
For
been
as
missing
bad
how
as my
many-
Giants have been, I've always been blessed with good kickers. For as
Well,
bad as we've been.
On the bright side, at least Robbie Gold is a little better than Mason Crosby, that Packers kicker. That dude sucks.
Yeah, no, but young Mason Crosby, no, he sucks now, but not in his. Yeah, he's getting washed. Back then, he was actually.
No,
good,
like in his
Mason
early
Crosby.
years, like in his early years, he would be the kind of guy that would kick in far distance. But
Yeah, because he's
lately-
been the long time kicker. He's been the long time Packers kicker for a long time.
yeah, but he sucks now. He's even worse than Robbie Gold now.
Crosby.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
and
never
then
been a Terry, basically.
that Bengals kicker, that rookie kicker, he freaking.
McPherson?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that dude
Evan
screwed
McPherson.
up. He screwed up multiple kick opportunities. Yeah.
Evan McPherson, yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess John Jay's up or something. I'll see if he'll go on the stream or not.
I mean, I just normally wait when people don't show up.
No,
That
it's a
happens to me
regular.
as well.
It's a regular.
When
It's
the Dolphins, remember that Dolphins and Giants game, I stood like an entire hour with nobody on the stream, so they showed up later during the second half.
Yeah, there was that one play where Joe Burrow was just an inch away from being sacked by Arden Key, bro. Arden Key was just an inch away, bro. He was, dude, it just took half a second. And, dude, that play could have actually been a sack, but for that reason, dude, Joe Burrow made a crazy play, bro. Like, okay, if you saw that play, how Arden Key was, like, really close to Joe Burrow, bro, he was this close to sacking him, bro. Like, you could have just – you could have been thinking, like, dude, that could have disrupted the play, but dude, Burrow was able to throw that before he even got disrupted. That play was insane. I think.
I mean, most of the quarterbacks got to learn how to, throw quick passes because with these trash offensive lines.
I mean, I like the sign of what we got out of Arden Key. I think Arden Key's kind of been improving every week. He's kind of had the better. He's kind of had some good technique push. He's got the long arms. And he's kind of been a lot better than what he was with the Raiders. So he's kind of like give us a little bit of a, I guess outside of Nick Bosa, you can say that Arden Key's like at least the third or second best pass rusher out there. Like he's kind of been our guy. So it's like he's got 4 sacks total this year. He's got 4 sacks, which is like a lot more than whatever he had with the Raiders. He had I guess he had 3 total with the Raiders in his career. And then he's got 4 with us. So he's kind of like a guy that we just picked up on a league minimum. It's kind of looked really good.
Yeah. Come on, Artie. Come on. No, I'm just playing some NHL right now, if you're wondering. Yeah. I would have won my bet, but still, yeah, Lamar got hurt. If Lamar didn't get hurt and the Colts game wasn't that low scoring, I would have won.
All right, I'll check out. Okay, I think John Jay sends me an email about a clip on George Kittle. I'll probably just upload that later or something, but I'll definitely keep that in mind.
No, man, shout out to the Niners because at least you guys won the bet by exactly 3, like I predicted.
Well, I mean, your prediction was 4-point win. You had us winning 31 to
No, for
20.
Vegas money lines, no, for betting.
Oh,
Not
okay.
pick'ems, yeah. Yeah, it was 4 by, yeah. I was close though, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, and I think
because it was a point for a margin. I was 1 point off.
I think Smelly Michelle was rooting for the Niners that week because she doesn't like the Bengals.
Yeah, she's a Browns. She says she's a Browns fan.
Yeah, I think that explains because it's a division.
Yeah, it's a rivalry. Yeah, divisional rivalry.
Wait, I'm thinking of what teams they played. I mean, okay, I know the Rams play
The
like
Browns
the
they play Saturday night. Yeah, the first Saturday night game for the season.
So
They
the
play
Cardinals.
the Raiders.
Oh, who plays the Raiders on the Saturday? Oh yeah, the Browns. Oh yeah, they do. Huh?
And the Browns and the Patriots and Colts. I'm hosting those 2 games.
One of my family members is going down to that game. I guess from what I'm saying, like he lives down in Ohio, and he said he's going to that game. I think I think he's going for the Browns on this one. But he's got like I guess he's not that far
For
off.
Pick'ems, I think I took the Browns on that one on the Pick'ems. Raiders are. This is the point of the season where they're inconsistent.
Yeah.
They do this every year.
So this coming week, it's gonna be Belichick versus Brady this coming week, huh? The Buccaneers and Patriots. No, they already played. My bad. They already played. Never mind.
Yes, the Colts versus Yes, just the Colts and Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah, Colts and Patriots. Yeah.
In Indianapolis. Yeah. I'll just take the points on that game. It's hard to predict who's going to win that game. Both teams have been very good, so yeah.
Right now, 12-1 on the pick.
I won 11. For Pick'ems, I won 11-2. Yeah.
Here's why Jimmy G.
This week I was good.
Here's why.
And if the Arizona wins tonight, I'll go 12-2 for this week.
Well, the running game has to be really good for Jimmy Garoppolo to be able to win this game, or else it's just like the way he was playing before, where he had multiple bad decisions. But if you look at that game alone, he actually got to play mistake-free football for this one because of the running game.
I mean, that's what running games do. You know, you're less likely to turn the ball over when you could just run the ball perfectly. It makes any average quarterback look like an above-average quarterback.
Yeah, and even though Jeff Wilson didn't break out as much, at least he was solid enough to run like 4 or 5 big runs out of it and got some of those yardage that we needed. And then Debo kind of took care of the rest in the running game also.
I was pissed Mitchell got hurt, man. Hopefully he comes back for fantasy in time for the playoffs, for my fantasy playoffs. I'm wondering
how long do the Niners have to really like realize that, hey man, we got to start figuring out to get Debo the ball as a receiver. I mean, even though as a runner, he's kind of been dangerous as a runner, but a lot of those carries tend to toll him down.
I mean, that's good to have him as a runner too, because I find it good because he could run and receive, because you have your Cordell Patterson basically.
Yeah, the better version of him, because at the time Cordell could have been used a lot more differently then, but you get your Cordell Patterson or you get your Percy Harvin. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cordell Patterson is playing running back, but he's kind of been doing better on both yardage. He's kind of been effective as a receiver, and then he's been effective as a runner. So that's going to be a tough matchup. Actually, as much as I hate to say it, the Falcons, the Falcons do have they have an offense, but yeah. The Atlanta Falcons may not be like the way they used to be, but Cordell Patterson is kind of like typically like their older version of Debo, if you think about it. Mm-hmm. What's up, John Jay? And then they got this Kyle Pitts guy. So this Kyle Pitts is good.
Kyle Pitts is good. You got to worry about Kyle Pitts this week.
Oh, they don't even have Calvin Ridley playing, or else I'd be worried because
he retired. He retired for mental issues. Yeah, he retired. It's just Russell Gage It's Russell Gage you got to worry about. Yeah.
Well, I don't think he retired. I think he took a break, right?
No, he took a mental break from the NFL. He went on hiatus. Yeah, Calvin Ridley.
But he's still on he's still on a contract with Atlanta anyway. So I think that he's just getting I think he's taking some time.
Yeah, it's mental health. Yeah. What up, John Jay? I didn't see you.
What's up?
What's up, man? Did you see my breakdown? I guess I had a little crazy. I don't know. I guess I lost it when I threw that freaking Gatorade.
I mean, I can imagine both y'all breaking down.
I saw a video of you that you left, and I watched it, and I agree, man. Like, let the haters hate. They're just jealous. That
and then
you do a hard job. Remember, at the end of the day, like I told Butters, and YTC is there to let you know what happened. Spain is going to get on Butters' heads, and I told him, hey Butters, I'm 31 years old. Don't let the haters get to you because they want you to fail so they can be like them. So yeah, like who cares, man?
Yeah.
Content is good, man. I'm gonna help you out any way I can. Hopefully, you got that clip I sent you of George Kittle scoring a touchdown because that's the community. And also, I almost forgot. Go check out Corey Davis's channel.
Oh, I checked out his Pick'em channel. He has him on. He has it on his group thing too. I actually have it subscribed.
Oh,
I think he's at at least close to 31 subscribers, I believe, if I'm mistaken.
31.
On my community tab, I got Corey Davis's channel for people to help him out because shout out to Corey Davis.
Yeah,
he's done so much for my channel because
I'm
always donating.
Later this week, though, I'm gonna plan to add you guys on my community tab.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to put Corey's channel on the community tab also. I've actually helped.
I'm gonna put you guys on the community tab permanently to keep it on there, so you guys always get.
Well, to be fair, I've actually helped quite a few other channels before. Like I've helped the likes of that one dude, Lawrence Jackson. I think before that he had maybe about 10 subscribers.
I'm gonna get your channel link soon.
I think he had about.
Copy and paste on my computer.
I think he had about 14 subscribers with barely any people watching. But then as soon as I started promoting his channel, he started getting about 64 subscribers, and then he averages at least maybe about 20 to 40 plus views, which is not too bad. But I actually helped him out, bro, and he kind of thanks me every other time. Like anytime he'll give you a shout out, and said, "Oh, I thank CG for that," and then Joseph does the same thing too. So it's like I do a lot, It's like I'm probably gonna do the same with Corey. If Corey wants to keep pushing for that Pick'em channel, of course I got your back, man.
Or people forget that this is a community. Like a lot of people forget YouTube is not you by yourself. It's a community. Because just think about this. Imagine if we did not have a channel, we would not know YTC, Corey Davis, CG, John J, Tommy Husby, and then we look at Jonas.
Some random better.
Those people. And then, of course, the 49er community and other communities, especially all the people I've collaborated from other YouTube communities like the Eagles, the Giants, even the Cowboys. I'm not a big
There's quite a few Cowboys vid makers that I'm cool with, but some of them know how I roll. They know how I roll.
AZ Sports and even I'm a big fan of Sheriff Joe. Also Sheriff Joe, CZ. He's the late one, but it's so funny how we've created this community and people forget that and I know some YouTubers once they get 1K, I'm better than you for whatever the reason, but be humble of the hard work you've done because the people who watch your content, those are the ones who are like, I like this channel and I want to watch all the time. So people forget that. So I love YouTube because you get to know people who like your favorite teams. Like CG, he's brutally honest about the 49ers, and some people are like, just I'm a homer, and so I like people being honest about their team.
Yeah.
So that's
I had
CG. Yeah. No one can ever beat CG. He's a real brutally honest dude.
Yeah, I just had a interesting shit the other day. The other day I had an interesting shit, and it was kind of weird how it would happen, man. But
this just took me 5 years of training on YouTube. So yeah.
Yeah, but let's just say, for example, whatever happened the other day, man, I didn't even expect this shit to happen. But you know what? Good thing I'm just cutting ties with him personally, man. He's kind of been whatever.
Yep.
No, no. There's another person that
so far.
I don't know, the way they tell me how to do shit, bro. I'm just not gonna take the advice. I mean, I've tried to do my best to do what I could, but for somebody to talk out of their ass and then talk about, at some point I'm gonna start my channel and be better than you. I'm like, dude, good luck with that. And I don't know why he it caught me off guard a little bit. He was pissed off, and I try to explain to him, dude, do I really give a shit what you think, bro? I told him, dude, if it's going to be you addressing me for nothing, bro, and it's going to be the same shit, then why should I waste my time?
Yeah, I feel you.
And then that's what pissed him off. Ainor got fucking mad and flipped down, and he got so mad, bro. He fucking made some degrading shit, bro. And I'm like, okay, whatever, bro. I was trying to be cool with him, but he complained about one fucking tag. I said, bro, I barely even tagged you at one point, bro. So, and then he makes it sound like I did it to him constantly when I haven't. I've only tagged maybe about 3 people before, but then I started tagging around, and then he got all mad and flipped out. And then he's like saying, "Oh, they're just being nice to you and all this shit. They don't watch your shit." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Hey, listen. If he knows who you are, he watches your stuff. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's a fan. That's a
I'm
fan.
like, well, like if you don't know who CG Ruthless is, you would not even type in CG Ruthless. You would type in other stuff. Like
I mean, I typed in CG. The first thing that pops up is CG Ruthless. You're famous
so
already.
like if you're not
The first thing I type up CG,
I know,
you're
so
already on that.
like,
top
listen,
of
like
list.
I
Yeah,
watch all the other 49er, you're like, like everyone, just to see what they're saying. But it doesn't mean that, oh yeah, I'm gonna go online and troll. Oh, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna do that. All these weird trolls who have been popping on YTC stream. Those guys
Yeah.
They're not. I mean, at this point, they're fans of me. Basically, that's what
I know.
it is.
Yeah,
They're fans of me. They're fans of John Jay. They're definitely fans of Butters.
No, but if you search CG Bully, you do see Fitz Vegas's video with me on the firing range. No, remember? That's it pops up. It's in between the search.
Yeah,
That's where it shows it, bro. Like Fitz Vegas video, bro.
Hey.
I think that's probably one of my biggest accomplishment was to get under that dude's skin.
Oh,
That one.
hey, CG, I forgot to show you, but check out Jonas' logo. Check this out.
He made up a new logo.
Look at this. Nice,
Oh,
right?
nice. He's got the fire of a tiger. I thought it was a Bengals look.
I know
Don't-
it's a very ferocious bear. Yeah.
Dude,
I might tweak my logo this off season, like when the off season begins.
Mhm.
You're gonna see me tweaking a lot of my content in the off season.
I know, like I said, I'm here to help anybody out. Just like my cool logo.
Because all the photoshops I've done was actually my face, all 5 of them.
I might start working on doing a pick'em channel, but I gotta do it at a perfect timing. I gotta work on the editing skills. As soon as I start doing pick'em channel, that's when.
What's
people
good,
start-
fellas?
What's up, Eddie?
What up? Oh, Seahawks Eddie, all right.
All right.
Congratulations on beating the Texans.
Hey,
Thank you.
Eddie, I need you guys to.
And tell Tyler Lockett thanks.
I need you. Okay.
Tyler Lockett,
Hey, Eddie, I need your team to actually spoil the Rams. If you could do that, then maybe we have a chance to move that 15.
Yep, I
Play
said
spoiler.
that
No.
team
Okay,
got
Arizona beats the Rams, and then hopefully Seattle does it. Then it actually helps the Niners more.
But I already know the Washington and Philly about to ask us to play spoilers because we play each other both of the times.
Oh yeah, Atlanta's
The last
actually kind
couple
of
of games
playing
of the
good football
division
lately. Atlanta's kind of been playing some decent football lately, so they've been
Yeah,
making
no,
sense.
Atlanta's
CG
I know
wrote
Atlanta
the-
and New Orleans are going to be asking for favors.
the Rams always give us a problem.
Yeah, they do. But I'm just saying, you guys got nothing to play for, so it's definitely good for you guys to be spoilers at this point.
But I guess I hope we win.
Well, I mean,
you never know what Rams team we're gonna get.
well, yeah, the Rams are kind of been. They kind
I mean,
of.
they beat Jacksonville. Who knows if they'll be frauds again? They beat Jacksonville.
I mean,
they're not-
that's the tricky part about the Rams is like, dude,
They
you
beat
only
the Jaguars.
you guys beat a Jaguars team. I don't see this Rams team that actually started out pretty solid. Now,
Unless they beat the Rams, I'm not taking them seriously. Unless they beat the Cardinals tonight.
yeah, if you beat Arizona, you're definitely making a strong statement there. But if you can beat Seattle, hey, Seattle is Seattle.
I mean,
That's the
Seattle's
deal.
out of the play, close to playoff, but not like someone on Arizona this year at least.
I mean, you know what? A lot of people made some good, solid points about the Rams. If you look at their records against the teams they've won, their records aren't even that great, to be honest with you. I mean, look,
So they won against less winning teams.
yeah, okay, they beat the Lions, right? That's a
They beat
trash.
us, I know they-
Which
I
we
know
did
they
the
beat us,
same.
we're not good.
Houston, Jacksonville. Let's see. They lost
beat
to
us, I
Tennessee.
don't
They
need
lost to
to say, yeah.
They lost to Tennessee. They beat Seattle when they weren't even at their best, of course. And then they just let's see.
I know they
play
mauled
Slay.
my Giants. I already know they mauled
play
us.
Slay.
Big play Slay, man. Big play Slay. He's rubbing it
They
off.
mauled us.
They
also-
got exposed. CG, they got exposed by the Packers too.
Oh yeah, The Packers exposed them,
The
but
Packers-
that was. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
the Packers
but
exposed them.
the Packers is a good team. Everybody knows Green Bay's a really good team,
Yeah, and
especially.
guess what? They didn't beat a good team. They didn't beat the good team.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
For Jonas and Theo.
Slay is kind of giving us a props for once. Not gonna lie, the Niners are good.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I remember he popped in at the end of the game. Said, Let's go Bengals because we want to go to the playoffs. No, I'm not going to forget that.
And
I'm not
BPS.
going to forget that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Eagles do have a solid chance because look at
I mean,
what's going on.
I have to watch.
BPS.
I mean, yeah.
Why did you choose the Bengals to beat by $40? I was watching this show.
He was talking, yeah.
BPS
Corey's
ball.
right.
I took the Niners as an upset. Everyone was taking the Bengals.
But I'm gonna say that I picked
I
you
took the
guys to
Niners
beat
as
the
an
Bengals
upset.
yesterday.
Did you really have us beat the Bengals when we lost to you guys? Nobody would have picked us against the Bengals.
No, I did. I did.
Because
I
it's
did.
well, and I'll tell no,
I did.
I'll
The
tell you
Bengals, I
why.
picked you guys as an upset. Yeah.
All right, let's see what
I
Eddie
didn't
has to
trust.
say.
The Bengals are inconsistent.
Let's
All right.
explain why Eddie picked the Niners because
Okay.
this is interesting coming from a Seattle fan. Usually they don't like to pick
All right.
us.
Okay, because number one, Joe Burrow was having an injured pinky, and because I look at that you guys' defense like I looked at
Hang on,
that
I'll
like,
be right
oh, Joe Burrow might
Give me
get
a second.
killed with that defense a lot.
Give me a second.
Because it's like I mean I know the Bengals got the best weapons, but no, didn't you have Debo back?
Yeah, Debo was coming back, but he was a big time for the running game actually more than as a receiver lately.
Yeah, that's another reason why I picked you guys.
And how many times has Debo got a rushing touchdown those games, bro? He's averaging a freaking touchdown a game on the running game now. Like, have you noticed that? And then Kittle, since returning from the injury, bro, he's got a freaking touchdown every freaking game.
I know 6 touchdowns in 6
Yeah,
games.
bro, that's insane. And then,
remember. Sorry, go ahead.
no, what were you gonna say? I lost track of this.
Yeah, because you know how he got the 2 touchdowns against us last week.
Yeah, he definitely did. He would have at least had 200 yards if they would have kept throwing him the ball. But dude, what's even crazier is I think this is going to be a sad. I think I got some bad news for Luke Luna. I believe Sanu's already been replaced now.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but my boy Jennings is stepping in, bro. He's making plays.
Dude, Juwan Jennings had a good game. Unfortunately, at drive in the fourth quarter, Jennings was double covered. He grabbed the ball, but the ball was smacked away. Imagine if he would have caught that ball. Oh, the game would have been turned out different.
Exactly.
He had a good game.
Good thing he didn't have that catch, or else that would have killed it. Yeah,
No, because I was watching the highlights. I was watching the highlights earlier during the day. So yeah, I watched all the highlights. After I wake up after football, I'm usually off on Mondays. I just watch the highlights of all games. I was watching the Niners game. Yeah, I saw that play.
Yeah, as much as some people have criticism on Jennings, bro. Yeah, the guy may not be fast, but he could at least win the contested catches if he needs to.
What I saw yesterday of Juwan Jennings is that he and Jimmy have a good connection because
also
they were
double
teaming Juwan Jennings and he was still grabbing he had 5 targets, 3 catches, 46 yards. But like I said, the important catch near the end of the game. Imagine if he would have caught that. Oh, that would have been a good play. But unfortunately, he was double teamed. It's so funny how they were not double teaming George Kittle or Brandon. They were just because why? Because Juwan Jennings is 6'4". I did not know he was that tall.
No, 6'3".
6'4"?
No, 6'3".
That's a jump ball.
Yeah,
that's a jump ball receiver then.
And he's got long arms too. His arms are pretty long, and he's got his hands. If you watch how he plays in college, no wonder why he has the most catches in Tennessee history.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the overall receiving categories, and it says Juwan Jennings has all the records for the Volunteers as the most receptions in Tennessee history. I think his touchdowns are in between the top 5 or something, but he's got the most reliable targets. And there was quite a few of these Tennessee Volunteer fans that told me from the get-go, oh, you're gonna get a baller right there. You're gonna get a good receiver. And I'm thinking, man, you guys are a bunch of homers, I'm assuming, right? And I started watching a lot of his films, started checking out what he was all about. And I started saying, man, I like it. He's big, tall receiver. He's exactly what Jalen Hurd was supposed to be, personally, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, and that's right. That's right. You guys said you got the Falcons this weekend.
Yeah, that's a game too.
I like the matchup. I think Juwan Jennings might even break out again. I think he might even come up with close to maybe a 60 or 70 yard type performance and maybe a touchdown.
I might think of
I
taking
keep
him in the
saying-
betting then,
I
because he's
know,
been
like,
targeted
Sam-
a lot recently.
Because I know how like Sam Dog was saying, like you gotta we call them the Trap Atlanta Falcons for a reason.
That is true.
Well, to be
No,
fair,
I took you guys obviously because I already know Atlanta might choke. They're known for choking. So
well, to be
Yeah.
fair, I wouldn't say they're a trap now. They're actually in the mix for a playoffs.
Mhm. I know, like basically
this
the
game's
next
important.
couple
Yeah,
of
this
games
game's important.
for the 49ers are going to be a really good test, entering the playoffs because Atlanta is 6-7.
And if Atlanta beats
They're
you,
coming in with some
they'll head over
momentum.
you.
The
They'll be
49ers
tied
are
with you,
coming
but they
back
have
into a momentum game. But when you look at that game, that's going to determine that number 7 spot.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're a game behind you.
Then after that, we have a short week against Tennessee.
That's going to be a tough
Thursday
one.
night.
Because
That's going to be a very tough match
The
because
final Thursday night game, I think. Yeah,
even without Derrick Henry, that's still going to be a really tough matchup because
I think that's the final Thursday night football game. So yeah,
and then the only game that could be a trap game is the Houston Texans because even though they're bad, they can
they want to put
shock us.
well, and to be fair, we haven't really fared well against mobile quarterbacks, and that quarterback they got is that one dude, Davis Mills. Davis Mills could
Fresno, yeah, from Fresno.
not
No,
from
he's from
Fresno. He's from Stanford.
Stanford.
Oh, I thought he was
No,
the other quarterback.
Oh, but to be fair about it, Davis Mills is a mobile quarterback, and he can make something out of nothing for some
I
reason.
know,
Like,
here's something.
I mean,
so
Seattle's
funny.
defense was bad. You guys are a
Here's
much
something
better
so
defense than
funny.
Seattle. No
Mac
offense, right?
Jones, who was a first-round talent. It's so funny how Davis Mills and Kyle Trask, those guys who were drafted, even Kellen Mond, who were drafted in the 3rd round, those guys can move versus
Yep.
Mac Jones, which is so funny.
They can because most of the quarterbacks are going to be mobile now. Because
I know.
dual threat quarterbacks are now a necessity in today's football.
I actually
opens a
do
lot
like
of the-
Kyle Trask. I actually did like Kyle Trask coming
Yeah,
out
me
of the
too.
draft because he seemed like a
Because-
really good system fit
Because
quarterback.
if you look
But
at the NFL playbooks right now, it's more mobility and dual threat
I know.
ability. Yeah.
Like,
I think as soon as Tom Brady retires, I think Kyle Trask is going to be that real deal at quarterback for the
Kyle
Bucs.
Trask is learning from the GOAT. And-
Yeah, he learned from one of the best.
If Bruce Arians is still coaching, don't be surprised if Tampa Bay is still consistent. Now they're not going to be good like they are right now, but they will be consistent.
Oh,
because-
dude, Kyle Trask Kyle Trask could at least be a solid starting quarterback. He can at least be like somebody to where they can actually be consistent winners. He won't. He may not have to be like a Tom Brady, which nobody will ever be, but he can. He can at least be an Alex Smith and manage to win games.
Yeah, I remember last year the SEC title, Mac Jones versus Kyle Trask. Mac Jones had all the great talent on that Alabama team, but Kyle Trask
All the Alabama teams do.
had a great arm. Like I saw that he had a great arm. He was bombing the throws. He was moving in the pocket. He was escaping those tough blitzes against Alabama in the SEC championship game. And even though Alabama had a 2-touchdown lead, Kyle Trask every time went down the field. And even though they lost like 49 to 34, it was a good competitive game.
Oh,
That
dude.
was the only game in last year that I saw all the way. I said, all right, if Kyle Trask, if his stock does not go up, it shows you how biased you are against Mac Jones.
Oh, but his stock, the only reason why his stock went really down
wasn't he a
because
third
of
rounder?
that
So
bowl
he
game
came to
against
the
my
third round.
Sooners. The only reason why his draft stock kind of fallen off was based by that bowl game against my Sooners. My Sooners defense made him look like shit.
But yeah, that's my one thing. You can't just make a narrative off of one game, to drop someone's stock.
I know,
and be
but that's
disinterested.
what people.
But then that's
yeah.
what usually leads to late round, booms out of
Oh,
nowhere.
no, but I always thought that Kyle Trask was a good fit, but then a lot of the Niner fans were saying, oh, hell no, not that guy. And I'm like saying, dude, what's the worst it could be, bro? At one point, I did have him on my top of my list of quarterbacks we can develop.
Listen.
It felt. I will
I'm
say.
not the big-
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I'm not the biggest fan of Jesse Naylor, but he made a video that he says that he liked Kyle Trask, and he basically pointed out 5 reasons why. And when me and him agree on something, it really shows you how good this guy Jesse Naylor is when it comes to drafting. And then also he was another guy who said Trey Lance. So Jesse Naylor,
Me and him
he
kind
did his homework, but for some reason, a lot of people, oh, this guy doesn't know what it's Justin Fields. So it really
yeah,
shows
dude,
you how
I
much
remember
he
quite a
knows
few.
Justin
Do
Fields.
not
know.
confuse a big school, because they come from a big school for playing ability.
Well, look at Josh Allen. He went to Wyoming, bro. Nobody
He went to
did no more.
who gives a fuck about Wyoming?
Yeah. Carson Wentz, North Dakota State.
North Dakota, North Dakota.
No, but
Where did that come
there
from?
was quite a few
I
of
know
those
Dexter
homers,
came
bro.
from a little school.
I remember
Dak Prescott?
I remember a while back when I was on this a different show. Like I remember when I was on Real Talk, Niner Talk, bro. They were
The last time we took an SEC
No.
quarterback was Eli Manning.
I remember
We
like a
traded for
while
one.
back when
Last
I
SEC
remember
quarterback.
a while back they were telling me which quarterback do I feel like the Niners are going to draft, and I guess kind of like in a wrong way. I guess overall the kid called me a fool because I didn't pick Justin Fields, and I guess maybe that's what got his feelings hurt a little bit when I said Trey Lance was going to be the guy. I remember one time though. I remember quite a few. I remember quite a few of those guys on the Real Talk. They seemed cool, I guess. They were all going for Justin Fields, but Kevin Silverado says, "You don't know what you're talking about," and I'm like, "All right, whatever."
No, he wouldn't be a fit only for
Dude, they
Chicago
were all,
either.
dude, like majority of them were even on the Justin Fields train, and they
The only
were
way I
trying
could see him being a fit is he
and
went to
they
a team
thought
like the Steelers.
they thought because I didn't want
That's
Justin
what I
Fields, they thought because I didn't want Justin Fields that I was going to go Mac Jones. I said, hell no, bro. I'm okay with either one, but I'm just saying that I'm going with Trey Lance because of the upside. And I don't know. Maybe that's why Kev doesn't like me because of how the way I kind of like picked Trey Lance at one point, and he wanted Justin Fields and he got mad about it.
Yeah, because I thought some of you guys in that family wanted Mac Jones.
Well, quite a few wanted. I mean, there was a lot of those Mac Jones followers, bro. A lot of them were actually on the Mac Jones train. I'm like,
I was on
dude,
the Mac Jones train.
like a lot of our fan base were on the Mac Jones train. Which at one point I was kind of doing my work on this guy, and I did like what I saw. But I was like, man, I want upside, dude. I told him I want upside over this quarterback.
No, because I would have taken it because with the Niners team that they have right now with you guys, you have the right infrastructure for him to work around.
Yeah,
like weapons to work with.
I
mean, your weapons are better than what they got in New England right now. So, I mean, it's just the coaching right now that's been the difference for Mac Jones.
Yeah, but the reason why I picked Trey Lance was
and also a solid running game. So yeah, just like you guys.
I think he does a lot more in the running game too, but he can really move into the pocket. That's what I like.
No, but I thought he would have been a good fit for you because you guys have Mitchell, Trey Sermon, and all these other running backs you have.
Oh, Trey Sermon. I think Trey Sermon. I think no offense to Jeff Wilson. I think he's gone next year, bro. He ain't coming back. We got Trey Sermon.
Yeah. So quick question for you guys.
I'll take Jeff Wilson next year.
Okay. So my question is this for you guys: is this Jimmy Garoppolo's final year, or does he have one more year left?
It depends, but I think it could be because we're looking to up his trade value.
Yeah.
I think he's gone after this year. That's just my Giants perspective.
Well, you got to up. Well, if you want to, because you got him for one more year, but what a better way to get rid of Jimmy is by upping his trade value.
Yeah, get his trade value up and then get a lot for him. Yeah, while his value is very high.
Hey, I'll be happy with a third round pick if I had to be honest.
Jimmy's been winning recently. You guys have a winning record with Jimmy right now, so that's going to increase his value.
Oh, dude, if a team offers us a solid cornerback in that trade, bro, I take it.
You know, ownership. They might give you a first rounder for him if you guys can get lucky.
Nope.
No, it has to be it has to be a stupid GM and a desperate team that needs a quarterback.
You could fleece a stupid GM. You don't know.
Well, Houston could be one of them.
Owners don't think like us.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem to Jimmy. Like the injuries are going to be like
the issue.
A GM's going to say, "All right, okay, Jimmy, you've been injured. You've missed 23 games in 3 seasons. So, why am I going to give
I mean, the majority of ownerships don't think like that.
No, but you do have to look at it. Plus, Jimmy Garoppolo's going to be 31 next year, so he is getting older, and quarterbacks are playing longer. But the thing that he, I don't know if it's Kyle, system, because he can go somewhere and maybe he could be like 100 times better.
I'm thinking the Packers or Steelers. That's what are 2 best fits for him.
Right now,
I think the Steelers would be the best trading.
Basically,
Mike Tomlin,
I would not be surprised if a team does this. We'll give you a 3rd and 4th rounder, or a 3rd and 5th rounder.
I think the Steelers will be able to offer that to you.
I don't think a 2nd round, pick unless he makes it deep into the playoffs, which I don't think it's going to happen.
I think.
Because remember, he was drafted in the second round, so he was not a first round pick. The Niners traded a second round, pick. So
to get Garoppolo from the Patriots originally, yeah.
So you have to drop the value to a third round and see what teams are going to offer you.
I mean, you're going to get a third round. I think you'll get a third round.
Or
if a team says, you know what, we'll give you a corner because your team needs a corner. We'll give you a fourth and fifth round. And
they'll probably give you one of their corners. Yeah, one of their corners.
I'm hoping for a dumb. I'm hoping for an actual dumb team. Like maybe the new, maybe like a team. Hey, maybe Chicago may not even be sold with Justin Fields with a new coach. You know how these new coach sceneries. Look what Cliff Kingsbury did, dude.
They gave up on Josh Rosen after 1 year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the Bears get a new coaching staff, don't be sure that Justin Fields is the guy, bro. Don't be sure all the way, bro, because a new coaching staff can always mean that they're not convinced with the quarterback.
They're not convinced with the quarterback. They would want to change his quarterback. Yeah, their own guy.
And here's the best case scenario I do want. I want them to at least give us Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson. Give us
Jalen Johnson. Give us Jalen Johnson. We'll give you Jimmy G, bro.
They should have kept Kendall Fuller. That was their big mistake. Kyle Fuller.
This is why. Okay, you know how you and John Jay knew I was at the game last week, right? Because I saw a bunch of Niner. You know how a bunch of Niner fans they wanted Duke Garoppolo to come out and put in Trey Lance.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them against Jimmy for at this point. They are.
Well, the problem is John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan screwed up the process. Like, why did you trade up that high? And basically, reports came out is that a bunch of teams at the bottom wanted Trey Lance. Like, basically, Carolina was like, "Hey, Trey Lance is going to drop to 7 because Justin Fields."
So they didn't believe in Sam Darnold. Damn.
Because Matt Rule likes quarterbacks like that because everywhere he's gone, he's had
Matt Rule's about to get fired.
So Matt Rule was like, "You know what, Niners, we're not going to give you our pick because we know you want Trey Lance." So they tried everything. For some reason, the Bengals and the team after the Bengals did not want to trade him. So Miami, hey, we heard you want Trey Lance. We'll make a deal with you. And Miami took that deal, but you want to know what Miami did? They traded some of our picks to go back up there with the Eagles. So
the Eagles?
I like that Jalen Waddle guy, bro. That Jalen Waddle's a good player, actually. He's actually kind of has 80 catches.
So, anyway, like I said, basically, overall, to simplify it, we screwed up. We could have waited until a desperate team says, "Hey, we want out," and they could have traded up because we did give up 3 picks. People say, "Oh, it was 4 picks." No, the same draft pick in the same year, so that doesn't really matter. 2 future first round picks and our third round compensatory pick that we got from one of our one of our scout department that went to the Washington football team. So Trey Lance better pan out because what we gave him, that's the problem that these 49er fans don't know, because if the Niners screw
if they don't pan out, that's a lot of money wasted.
And Jimmy goes to another team and Jimmy balls out and wins Super Bowls.
Oh, damn.
That's going to be the problem that I don't want. I would rather have Jimmy suck somewhere else and take their draft picks and some players that we take.
Yeah, because then it's going to make your organization look better.
He has a better.
I have that fear too.
Get that.
I have that fear as well. Where a quarterback will leave a team and they end up doing good elsewhere.
But no one's talking about that.
That would be a slap in the face. Let's say, for example, if we do give Jimmy G to another team, it would have to be somebody he would prefer to go to. But I think Pittsburgh would have some good value.
Yeah, because the ownership and coaching they have in Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Pittsburgh because I feel like with Pittsburgh, if we don't get a draft capital, at least take one of the receivers they got.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Deontay Johnson. But Deontay Johnson is actually almost close to 1,000 yards, bro. That guy's a beast.
I know, but we don't need receivers. We need corners.
Oh yeah, corners. Well, Washington does have some good corner value right there.
Their secondary is not.
Their secondary ass. ass.
Yeah, they're ass.
But
I do
dude,
not
but
want
with better coaching,
ass.
with better
No.
coaching, we can
You
turn
really
it around.
want Cameron Curl? You want Landon Collins bum ass? You want William
no.
Jackson
I'm
bum?
talking about Kendall
Overpaid
Fuller.
trash guys? No.
Kendall Fuller wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, but
Kendall
he's not
Fuller's
the
the
same
only
player
good one
he
then.
was.
Well,
I would
Kendall
go
Fuller's
for
the
him.
only good one then.
Yeah, but he's not the same player he once was. He's trash now.
WJ3's ass. The guy they were hyping
Just
up
like
all offseason.
what's his name? Landon Collins. When he went
I'm
to
hoping that
Washington, he got
I'm
paid.
praying-
He sucks.
I'm praying for the I'm praying for the Bears. I'm praying for the Bears to do some stupid shit so we can get Jalen Johnson in that trade.
Because Landon Collins can't cover for shit.
I want Jalen Johnson, bro. I want him so bad that I want the
Giants
Bears.
fans will tell you.
I want Ryan
Washington
Pace
fans will tell you.
I want Ryan Pace to get raped again because of that draft trade we did with him before. I want that trade to happen where we actually steal from the Bears. Give me Jalen Johnson and we got a deal.
We stole from the Bears.
But hey, I gotta go back to work.
All right.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, we stole from the Bears.
I'm
You might
gonna
be able to
popping
steal
off
from the Bears.
at 1 o'clock because I got to do my live stream at
Well,
2 o'clock, and I got to do all.
We stole
of
from Chicago.
Well, isn't Miami not sure about Tua?
I think Tua might stay for one more year because
Yeah, I think they might give Tua another opportunity after what he's been playing.
he's been playing pretty well. Like I'm not saying he's a franchise quarterback, but he's been playing pretty well. He's been not turning the ball over, which is the most important thing. He's been managing the games. So,
But what? Okay, for example, what does Pittsburgh have to offer in trade value? Like they could probably give us a solid draft capital, maybe, but
remember,
I don't see a player.
Well,
That's interesting.
I don't think Pittsburgh is going to trade for Jimmy because I do think Mason Rudolph and Dwayne Haskins, they want to see what they have. I don't think.
They're gonna suck, bro. They're gonna suck.
Just listen.
Both
Remember,
of them suck.
hold on, time out. But Mike Tomlin is a great coach, and he has really good offensive coordinators. Mason Rudolph, of course, he's not at the same level as
Mason
Big Ben.
Rudolph is
And
ass.
of
We've seen enough
course,
from Mason
Dwayne
Rudolph.
Haskins had one good year in Ohio State. He's still
And it's
challenged. But when you have two young guys with Mason Rudolph, who's 25, and Dwayne Haskins, who's 23, you're not going to invest a lot of money, $27 million. Because remember, Pittsburgh's also having salary cap, problems. Like a lot of teams in 2020 had a lot of salary cap. That's why Ben Roethlisberger, instead of getting his $40 million that was backloaded, he took $20 million.
Or I may go on a limb and say, you know what, Denver has some good value because I don't know about their quarterback issue.
But you want to send Jimmy G to die mile high? All right.
They got some solid. They got some good quarterbacks.
You can fleece Denver because Denver, that's where quarterbacks die in Denver. You guys can fleece them.
Oh, dude, we'll get one of their cornerbacks. I'm not saying.
You might be able to. Hold up, you might actually try to trade for Surtain or one of them corners they have over there.
No, Surtain's not going nowhere.
No, whatever corner, because I know they got some elite shit up in Denver.
They got some really good. They got some really good corners out there. It's not even Surtain. There's quite a few good ones out there. They got.
Yeah.
Like you can get some dude. Like we just need a guy we can develop and make them really good. Like dude, like we can turn trash into something. Like look what we did with Arden Key. Arden Key was trashing with the Raiders, and now he's looking really like a decent name at the edge rush position.
I know. Like remember at the end. Remember, here's the thing: we are looking at a date that we're not even here yet. The season's not even over yet.
Only 4 games left.
We don't know.
I can imagine the Saints could have a need at quarterback, but are they going to bring back Winston or Hill? That's the only question.
I think they'll bring back Jameis. I think they're going to bring him back.
They're worse than the Rams. They are $75 million under the cap. They have $60 million in dead cap. They're not going to go after Jimmy Garoppolo.
But imagine if they can pull that shit off. That would be crazy.
The only way they'll do that is they have to let a lot of their free agents go. Because remember, $60 million in dead money, you get penalized. Every million that you have to pay out is $100,000 fine. That's going to be a lot of money that they would have to fork out to pay the NFL. And that's the reason why we cannot trade Eric Armstead, because we will be penalized by the NFL $2.7 million.
So wait, but isn't Armstead's contract avoidable after his third year or something?
Yeah, so basically we have to keep him next year, then we can trade him.
Yeah.
If he's not, because like right now, this year it will be $40 million in dead money. Next year will be 27, but then the year after is only 13 million. So we can, figure out the wiggle room in $13 million.
Well, at this point, dude,
dead money.
At this point with Eric Armstead, it's like, dude, he's kind of been showing every now and then, but he's not like the guy that
Mhm.
he's not like a Buckner, but he can at least benefit with better talent. But I'm not saying that he should just remain on the contract with us, but I think based by the way he's been around, bro, he's been the only guy we can count on as of lately. So it's not like he doesn't put the flashy stats.
I know. Plus, in 2023, the 49ers are going to have $250 million in the salary cap. So we will be able to pay Debo if he comes back. Nick Bosa for sure is going to come back. Maybe Brandon Ayuk, et cetera. We'll be able to pay people after the 2020. But next year, the Niners right now only have $12 million in cap space. We're still in cap hell. Like,
yeah, but can you imagine what happens during the season? Like, okay, I know there's a chance we could easily cut. We could either cut Ebicom by next year. Like Ebicom could be like a casual, and we can work on a contract to fix Arden Key. But then I think Ebicom does a lot better as a sandbacker than he does as an edge rusher. I think you keep him at that
Butters
position.
is here.
I hate my team so bad. Well, hey, if you hate your team so bad, can your Bears trade? Hey, Butters. If you hate your team so bad, can the Bears trade me Jalen Johnson to the Niners, bro? We need some good corners out there. Give me Jalen Johnson.
Butters is gonna probably say the only way you'd
Give
be
me
able to get
Jalen Johnson. Hey, he did.
this is how
he
you
did.
would. No, knowing Butters, this is how we say it. The only way you would have a shot at getting Jalen Johnson is if you fart on them.
Ooh.
That's what he says.
Yeah, dude, we're just like one sec. We just need at least a solid secondary, bro. I mean, Mosley's good, but
CG, Illuminati confirmed Butters exposed himself as Cowboy Trevor.
He's Cowboy Trevor. Yeah, he's Cowboy Trevor. Also can coach all them accounts.
oh, that he did confirm that. Oh shit!
He confirmed it on the stream. I have it on my stream.
Awesome. I had a feeling it was him. Come on, man. I ain't
It's
that
around the
stupid.
320 mark. He confessed it.
CG exposed himself as Tinky Winky.
No.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Dude, the Tinky Winky account said something stupid about Fresno.
That might be CG.
And you live in Fresno, so everyone's like, "Is this CG?" Because he lives in Fresno.
No, I never do. I don't do soccer accounts, bro. I don't do that shit. The last time I've ever done a soccer, the last time I've ever did a soccer account was I forget what it was, but it was like something.
Yeah, it was jokes.
No,
there was one.
He was probably Bertha.
No, there was one sock. There was one soccer account I did one time. Oh, the one soccer account I've ever did was the only one time I've ever did it was called Nerd Tyson. That was one time, but
Nerd Tyson.
Yeah, that was me.
Nerd Tyson. That is horrible.
Actually, that was before I left that other community, bro. I used that account, but I don't even use it no more. So it's like I don't even bother.
Wait, I forgot. Hey, YTC tomorrow. Warriors win.
Oh, you ever seen that account, bro?
Oh, hell no. Don't worry.
No. But you ever seen that account?
No, I never heard of that.
No. What, Mr. YTC? You ever seen that account, Nerd Tyson?
Nerd Tyson, no.
Never did. Well,
no, never once. I don't go to Fanboy's channel. Well, Tyson. Yeah, I don't go to his channel.
No. But Butter's channel, like on Butter's channel, there was a guy named under the name Nerd Tyson with his albino face.
I don't know who that is, but it was for you. Damn.
Yeah, it was. That was the only time I've ever did that. Other than that, I stopped doing that shit.
Who's to say you didn't stop?
No, that was the one account that I kind of went under on Fit. Like when I was doing like one of those channels, when I was like talking behind the scenes with Fizz, that was he was telling me to go undercover or some shit. I went undercover.
Our O-line can't stop a nosebleed. We failed to replace Kyle Fuller.
Well, you're gonna fail. Hey, but Butters, if your team sucks so bad, can you guys do a fire sale and give us Jalen Johnson for a good price?
No, you cannot.
He just want Jalen Johnson. He said, "I don't give a fuck about that poverty franchise. I just want Jalen Johnson to get the fuck on out of dude."
Hey, Jalen Johnson is a local kid, and plus I like his skill set. He did pretty good he did decent against Adams actually, which we
I know
do
what
need
you're talking about. I'm just fucking.
Oh man, that dude's good, bro. I'm telling you, dude. Like I've heard about this kid from you fucking Giants Nation. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You smoking some good crack?
Oh, he's mad that his team lost and the Niners won.
He's just trolling. He's trolling now.
I know. I'm just no. Fuck that guy.
he got so mad at me. That I don't believe the Giants are going to win any more games because the Cowboys.
Hey, I'll give you a second round pick for
I do
Jalen
think
Johnson.
Washington football's on the beat
Don't
them
worry, we're beating.
again.
We're gonna ruin that bet in week 17.
And you guys are going to get the hurt business.
The hurt
so
business is about to be
so-
shut down week 16. The hurt business is about to go down.
So what's the worst that happened?
Jay.
Afro Hair Nation? What? Damn.
Oh, because Butters calls him Cha-Cha-Chia.
Yeah, he's Afro. He has an Afro.
John Jay.
Can't collab me unless you have a minion.
John
Corey?
Jay. Do you think that touchdown that George Kittle got a touchdown?
It kind of
that
seemed
was a
like
touchdown.
it kind of okay for 1 second. I kind of thought his knee was down, but he did broke the plane. So not to,
Yeah,
to
and
be
as long
fair.
as the ball, breaks, it's that John Madden rule in 2002 that Michael Vick extended. His body was out of bounds. The ball was over the pylon, and it was a rule that nobody knew until that moment. So now that's why receivers extend their hand to hit that pylon to get that touchdown. So
Yeah, that's kind of been the one tricky part. When I saw that play, I was thinking for 1 second, like maybe his knee was down at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
And then when I saw that Ayuk play, bro, there was a little bit of a factor that said, you know what, his feet wasn't his feet didn't touch out of bounds, and he did break the plane. So it kind of changed my thought. At one moment, I kind of thought, well, Kittle's a yard short.
yeah.
But the one play that I'm glad that they ruled incomplete was that Juwan Jennings catch. Like that would have been a terrible play if not for that process. Like you got to have 3-step process to complete that catch, and Jennings didn't complete it, so that was a good no call right there.
Oh, Giants Nation's hair is just as big as Mike Glennon's neck.
Oh, damn!
Ooh, Mike Glennon has a dinosaur neck.
Pencil neck, yeah.
Ooh, that's mean.
He's got a dinosaur neck, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, does that dude even have a dinosaur?
Wow, I'm not even going to say that.
Damn, Tom Brady 33-3 against the Bills. Damn.
No, I'm not.
Tom Brady owns the entire country of the NFL, bro.
Oh, Giants Nation win at Butters. I'm not going to read the comment.
Well, look at Butters humps his bed with a Bailey shirt. Well, Bailey does have a gold jacket with the Niners on it, so that's cool.
Yes, the jacket makes her look pretty, but without the jacket, she looks ugly.
Oh, Jay, you went foul. Hey, you know what's interesting about Bailey?
Listen. Butters thinks that he actually has a chance with Bailey. No, he doesn't.
Dude, I've seen. You know what's even crazy? What Bailey said was she was at that No Way Out pay-per-view at the Cowboys. I was there.
You were the closest person to her in your lifetime, not Butters. So you won.
I grew up in San Jose. I grew up in San Jose. I grew up in the south side of San Jose, so that was where she came from, actually. And I think I went to school with her.
No. I'm gonna show CG a pretty girl because CG's old.
No. I mean, I think I kind of met somebody similar to a chick like a Bailey, but she was like at least in the same league.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember this show called The Wonder Years, but this girl Winnie, she's in her 40s and she still looks hot.
Oh, well,
yeah, that show The Wonder Years, where she was that girl next door type of nerdy type of thing. Every boy had a crush on her, and she still looks fine like that when she was a little girl. So that's a real.
You know who still looks fine to this day, and she hasn't looked like she's aged much. What's her name? Salma something, correct? Whatever her name is. She was playing like dude, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even think she was even in her 50s, bro.
Butters licks. Wow.
No, you ever heard of that actor, Salem or whatever her name is? That chick still looks like she's still in her 20s.
I'm not going to read that comment. It's getting all weird now.
No, but you ever heard of that chick? They were the one from Grown Ups or something?
No, I don't know.
No, she doesn't even look like she's aged at all, bro.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
And then there's quite a few of those chicks, bro. Like Trish Stratus, she doesn't look like she's aged much. She doesn't even look like in her 40s.
Wow, Butters. He crossed the line.
Giants Nation, the girl you can get is your pillow to go kiss. What a cold fell, bro.
Wow.
Hey, Giants Nation through the fire. Expect the fire to serve in, bro. What goes around comes around, I guess.
Anyway, so funny. Butters.
Butter said that the best video he's ever seen for me was that football part where I made fun of Tom Compton.
Actually, Tom Compton played pretty good, which is kind of weird.
Maybe he took some blocking lessons from me. I don't know.
I don't know. For some reason, like you trashed Jimmy Ward. He had an interception, but they took it away. Dumb. And then,
I'm motivated.
Tom Cotton did pretty good, and
I think I motivated him.
Butters, your girlfriend is Bane. Facts.
Damn.
Man.
They're going at it. I didn't see them going at it. Butters looks whipped cream on his big poster in his shirt.
Bro, Bane and Butters just like I don't know, like for some reason, like Bane acts like he doesn't. He acts like he doesn't.
Hey, Bane called me a virgin and it pissed me off. I lost my cool. I apologize, YTC, for getting angry at the stream again. That's messed up, but I'm not gonna even talk about that because
that came out of
well, to sound realistically, I think Bane's the virgin, bro. Let's be honest.
Anyway, that pissed me off. Like, you know.
Well, dude, come on. If Butter showed me what that guy looks like, dude, that guy looks like a fucking virgin.
Christmas will be coming early for Giants Nation, and it will be his new boyfriend, Don Burr.
You both
That's an insult.
Detroit versus
Don Burr's a dick. I'm sorry.
Dude, Don Burr is coming out of the woodwork now, bro. Like, finally won.
He was on Rumble again. Detroit Lions versus everybody.
Oh, dude, I had an interesting, like a comment or some like from Rumble, bro. Mm-hmm. So I guess when that one Twitter exchange from me and Pioneer, bro, Rumble went into that freaking like respawn because I guess Rumble doesn't appreciate him for some reason.
Well, Bane isn't a virgin because he lost his virginity to Butters.
Oh shit! Giants Nation going hardcore.
But you could tell by the way, dude. You could tell that guy never got laid, bro. Dude, Butters even told me that guy. You can tell by the way he looks, bro. He doesn't look like he got any freaking pussy.
Anyway, whatever.
It's according to rumors. Yep, we're keeping Giants next year.
Oh my God, John Station hair is on fire. Put it out.
Ooh. He's going after his afro. That's messed up.
Ooh, Giants Nation. Well, Giants Nation's starting to put on his channel now.
Hey, CG, let me ask you a question. Yesterday, Giants Nation and CEO were talking about their teams. I'm sorry to say this, CG, but we know the Niners are better than both those teams.
Well, yeah, the Bears. What do you mean better than what?
The Ravens and the Giants.
Well, to be fair, the Ravens are coming off. They're a very injury team, so we can definitely beat them.
I'm talking about in the entire history. In their entire
history-wise, we have 5 Super Bowls.
Yep.
So we've been a well-organized franchise. But you know what? If we were to play the Ravens now, bro, we can destroy them now. Mm-hmm. Because look at the injuries at the running back position, a lot of injuries on their defense. They're still a good team, but we've probably was.
I know. And this is true. Like in the early 70s, from 1970 to 1975, we played in 3 NFC championship games, but the Cowboys were really good in that decade. Then in the 80s, all the way to the 90s, we were in 15 NFC championships games from 1981 to 1998. No team is ever going to do that. We had 20 consecutive winning seasons. No team has ever done that. So I just wanted to point that out. And even though we've been having difficult, we still been to 2 Super Bowls, even though we didn't win them. So the Niners are a pretty good organization. That's all I wanted to say. Not trying to take any shots at CEO's team or Giants Nation's team, but
hey, look at what Giants Nation says.
You also want to know what consistency is?
Hey, Butters, don't get mad at me because
since the 80s.
Yeah,
no matter how fresh we are.
Hey, shout out to Giants Nation. Butters, don't get mad at me because Bane forgot to get you a Valentine's present. Oh, that's too early for Valentine's.
Anyway.
You mean Christmas present? You mean Christmas?
Anyway.
You mean Christmas, not Val? But okay, it's close enough.
All right, man. I mean, I gotta go.
And also, don't forget the mistletoe. Don't forget mistletoe.
At 2:00.
Mistletoe, just like that Grinch one.
Thank you, Dante.
All right, Corey. I'll see you guys around later. I gotta get ready for my stream.
Hey, we definitely got to promote Corey's channel more so he can get them.
Yeah, put his thing on your community. I did it already.
Well, I'm gonna have to look into it because every time I search him up, but he has to at least get into the comments, and I should be able to get his channel share.
Just go to my channel, go to my community tab, and there's his channel. Then you could look at it.
Yeah, because I mean, I've actually helped some smaller channels like Corey. I've actually helped that Lawrence Jackson guy. He's got like at least 64 people now.
Right.
Before that, he had like
later.
14.
I gotta get ready.
Yeah, before that, that guy didn't even have he barely had 14 followers until I gave him some good community tab help right there. He's been kind of thanking me a lot.
Yeah.
I could definitely get you up to 64, Corey, or more.
Okay.
Hey, if that dude Lawrence Jackson got about that amount of subscribers, bro, I can get you at least the same amount, if not better.
Okay.
Oh, Giant Station was caught in 4K eating dinner with Don Burr. What? Oh, Mama Spaghetti. Yeah, they got one in Detroit called.
Giant Station. They dropped a 5. Every time Bane leaves for work, he looks at Bud and say, "I still own you."
I still own. Oh, okay.
I
because
still own you. I guess he meant to say, "I still own you."
Oh, I still own you. Okay.
Well,
I think he did.
It's clear about that. Who wears the pants in the relationship.
well, to be fair, Bane's team has actually been the better team for decades against the Bears. So let's be fair.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, there's quite a few of these Packers Square fans that kind of act like they're shit, bro. But some of them are cool. There's quite a few good ones that there's maybe a couple of them I'm cool with, but the rest of them act like a bunch of creepy weirdos, bro. Seriously, Butters knows who I'm talking about when it comes to a couple of those other Packer fans I was mentioning before. But the other ones are cool. I like that one dude, Pac-Man Sports dude. He's a cool dude. Seems like a really nice guy. And then that Juice Alert, even though he's a Packers fan, he's a cool dude.
He hasn't uploaded in a minute. He's been busy.
He's a cool guy. And then what's his name? Tom Grossi's all right. I like his shit.
Yeah, Tom Grossi.
Yeah, that's the only Packers fan that I would roll with because I like his comedy. His comedy in his NFC West episodes are epic as fuck, bro. I like it.
Let's see what Butters say. Every time Giant Station sees a Cowboy fan, he runs away. Go get Cowboy fans water with ice.
What? Hey, Butters, let me ask you a question. Is Cowboy Trevor coming back or is Awesome Kid Coach coming back? Because I want to see those people come back. Hey, what's next? What's next for Butters' sock account? The Fresno security account? No, just playing.
Now we're gonna see Cowboy Trevor show up. Watch Butter turn into Cowboy Trevor.
Hey, you know what, man? I'll give it some good sense of humor, bro. If somebody can make a sock account of something called the Fresno security or something, I'll give you a ranch just to hell of it, just to give you some kind of cool points for that shit. But just come consistently and just come up with something cool and funny shit. Come up with those corny ass jokes about me. I highly doubt somebody would use that word, but in reality, bro, I'm not even in reality, I'm actually kind of working my way to get into a school contract, which means I get flexibility for that shit. Because if you work in a school district, dude, you get paid on vacations.
Yeah, sick leave. Yeah, I know.
You get when you get those vacation stuff, it's good. The benefits are good. I was already talking to a couple of buddies of mine at the job, and I just have to go apply at that school district, bro, and they pay really good shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Butters. Jokes are getting corny like his Bears. I'm gonna make sure your husband Bane and Meaty 14 and you know about your behavior, PCG and YTC. All right, guess he's gonna go. Translation: Father's Day came early. Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott wanted me to tell you they own you. What? Good one. All right. I want to see a Corey joke. I'm just playing. I like when Corey does those jokes too. It's funny too. Hey, thanks, Giant Nation, bro. Hey, man, how about you join the unit, man? Come on, guys. Come on, Giant Nation. You want to join the unit? Hey, Butters is part of the unit, but we call it the Empire. I like having everybody on the stream, bro. I like YTC because you got your own shit. I like wrestling too. Every now and then I watch it.
You're gonna see a lot of wrestling content. I'm just waiting for the season to be over.
Hey, let me know if you're doing some wrestling streams. I'll just jump in. You and Butters and everybody else can just debate wrestling for sure.
I might just host. I might actually host WrestleMania. That's probably gonna be my first ever wrestling stream.
Gavin is here, the
Speaking of
notorious
wrestling,
GAB.
It's me. It's the notorious GAB. What's up, guys?
What's
what
up,
up?
Gavin? What's up with it, man?
What's up?
Hey, Gavin. Hey, Gavin.
Do you see my name? Do you see my new name? This is what I want everybody to call me from now on. Kyle Juszczyk's favorite Welshman.
Kyle Juszczyk's favorite Welshman.
But Gavin, I might be able to see if I can get your boy Hockett, man. I'm gonna push for it. I want to see if I can get some connections.
Get on me.
I mean, it's hard to get him through Twitter, so I probably need to find some connections towards them. The people around the city that I live at.
I can find out his agent. He doesn't have an agent. He hasn't got an agent. No agent.
I just probably gotta find connections towards some people or friends or family, and maybe I can get them on my show.
Did he follow up with Juszczyk's agent? Did he follow up with Juice's agent?
They never got back to me. I tried to get back with them.
What are you about getting back to you? You got to keep on to them. Well, like, keep on to them now during the season. Now, right, no, today, I'm doing now, right here. Bring
no, they usually it's better to get those players during the off season mostly. But
yeah, but if you show that you want them through the season and keep persisting them through the season, during the off season, I think of you first.
Yeah, I was already getting pushed on the one that kind of seemed like a really good chance was getting Juwan Jennings' agent, but Juwan Jennings' agent, like I've done a few different occasions, I was more determined to get Jennings into the show, but it's kind of been like a long time
with him, didn't you? That's right.
Yeah, because Jennings' agent is on the contract of what you were telling me, and every Thomas.
They all work.
Hey, wait a minute. I can easily just get Dante Johnson on the show, even though I can't stand the guy, but at least I can give him a chance to interview himself. There was quite a few players.
I got a bit of news, boys. I got my own soccer podcast coming up now. It's going to be a weekly soccer podcast. It's going to be out on Eric Hocker's. It's going to be to do with Eric Hocker's Frontline Sport Media.
Oh, nice! So you're going to do that?
Yeah. I'm going to be part of that. I am with the soccer part of it. I'm going to be part of it.
Hey, what's up, Butters?
Hey, what's up? Hey, Gavin, can you sing Giants Nation, a song he wants to hear you say? Nah.
Nah.
I mean, that's your song.
Hey.
Yeah, that's for you too, Butters. We're both out of the playoffs. We both lost. What's your point?
Depression, YTC.
Hey, yo, YTC. Christmas came early for you guys, and it's
Christmas came early for you too. I mean, you already got your local, Christmas back.
Wait, guys.
What's
the problem with the Giants? Is it Freddie Kitchens?
That dude sucks.
What's your problem? Matt Nagy?
At least we scored more than what you guys did before garbage time.
I mean, you only scored a field goal. You only scored a field goal after the 27 points.
Right, I'm fed up listening to the Paupers. I'm fed up listening to the Paupers now. I am right here. But that game,
first of all,
Jimmy G,
we would have gotten the
is
touchdown.
clutch. When it
and
comes
secondly,
if the referees didn't call the bullshit Kendall Miller going out of bounds,
you only had two
clearly
touchdowns.
See the Green Bay's Packers pushed them out of bounds.
The other touchdowns you had were on special teams and defense. That's it, on special teams.
Okay, let's see what Gavin's got to say. I think he was going to say something before you guys cut him off.
Saying how clutch Jimmy G is doing the final 2 minutes.
I mean, we're still both 4-9, so what's the point of putting up points? We're both 4-9, so.
Hey guys! Did you know that Mike Glennon put up better stats in a game than Daniel Jones did this entire season?
In garbage time.
I mean, okay.
The Saints game disagrees.
Hey, but for Gavin, I think Gavin was about to finish before you guys cut him off.
Has Justin Fields even thrown for over 400 yards?
Hey guys, let's see what he's got to say.
Boys, right? I'm fed up with you and you Paupers are arguing, right? Yeah, so let's just talk about a team that's worth talking about, right? Yeah, the 49ers, right? Yeah. So I'm just right. It is a statistical fact, right, that no team in the league has scored more points in the final 2 minutes of each half than the 49ers. So when it comes to critical driving down the field, Jimmy G is fucking on fire when it comes to that 2-minute drill, right?
Yeah, 2-minute drill. 2-minute drill. If the running game goes well and the receivers catch and step up, that's where Jimmy plays his best football. But as far as him as a quarterback, bro, it just proves to me that a running game has to be good for Jimmy, or else he ain't doing shit. That's just the way I look at it.
Jeff Wilson Jr. saved us yesterday. Was it a Wilson or a CI? I always get those two confused.
No, well, Wilson kind of had like 57 yards rushing, but then Debo had like a rushing touchdown off that reverse play, so he's been effective.
Yeah, that's a great block by Compton.
Oh yeah, hey, guess what? I think Tom Compton might have saw that video of me criticizing him. Hey, you know what? I'm about to make another offensive line video. I'm going to do it on Daniel Brunskill next. I'm going to trash his ass now. That bum. He gave up a fucking sack like multiple times, bro. I'm going to get on Daniel
I'm making
Brunskill.
a video also because Sam Mustipher is a fucking ass as a fucking center.
Hey, dude.
CG, did you know Kyle Juszczyk liked one of my tweets?
I'm pretty sure he might have fought. Like, there's quite a few NFL players who actually kind of like certain tweaks. Like, I remember at time I had like a like tweak from let's see, I'm trying to remember a guy. Like, I think Jimmy Ward liked one of my comments at one point.
Is it?
No, he was one. He was one.
Kyle Juszczyk, bro. My favorite player. Do you know what I mean? Like my tweets, I made up. I'm stoked down.
Yeah,
that's it. Now I just hit the pinnacle. I hit the pinnacle now. I have. It's only down from here. It is.
So wait, you're gonna go on the. So you're gonna go on Eric Crocker's channel and do that.
No, I don't think. What it's gonna be? It's gonna be under the Frontline Sports umbrella. Yeah, so it's not actually going to be on his YouTube channel, but if you might, the channel the way it's going to be set up will be linked in his channel. Yeah, so because they're going to have like hockey, baseball, basketball.
I wish he did some wrestling content, man. If he do wrestling content, I'll check it out. But I don't know about soccer.
Wrestling,
man.
yeah, he's doing wrestling content. They were talking about wrestling on there as well. Like I was thinking about putting my name forward for that as well.
Oh, yeah.
But I think I'll just stick with the soccer one at the moment.
Yeah, if you could, at some point, that if somebody starts doing wrestling podcasts, maybe I might have an option to be open for that part too. So it's like, but I'm not trying to do it on my channel.
One. I think YDC should start one. He should.
So what?
He does wrestling content too, but he'll mix it up. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I think that.
I mean, I've been preoccupied with my work schedule and obviously streaming NFL games and
pickles. Wrestling podcast going.
YTC, are you gonna live stream the Royal Rumble?
Royal Rumble? I mean, it's only the playoffs, so I think I might be able to do the Royal Rumble.
You know what? This is the interesting season to where WWE.
I'm probably just gonna stream the Big Four pay-per-views because I can't. Because the big, the real small shows, really nothing really happens.
Winter's coming. Winter's coming is next week as well.
I'm just gonna probably stream the Big Four pay-per-views, which would be Royal Rumble, on WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series.
Oh, dude! Royal Rumble gets pretty interesting, especially when WWE.
I like the Royal Rumble match, because
they can sign some free agents. They tend to
because I just like that type of match.
And those surprise appearances, they make some moves by signing some free agent wrestlers you didn't even see coming. Like I think there might be
back old legends as well, don't they?
Yeah, old legends. They bought by Carlino. They bought MVP. A lot of people.
No, but the one guy,
Edge come back. Edge come back to the Rumble.
Edge came back to the Rumble, twice.
Yeah.
But the one best Royal Rumble debut was AJ Styles, no doubt.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
It was the best one by far.
2016, yeah.
But I'm thinking, man, when is AEW gonna move on from MJF, bro? I think he would be better.
He's awesome. I think he's brilliant.
MJF?
I've seen his documentary. Watch his documentary. Understanding MJF.
No, for me, MJF.
MJF to me is the best.
MJF looks like MJF is basically the Miz if he went to fucking Harvard.
He is like the Miz of AEW, but better. I think he does a better promo. He can back it up. I think what stands out about MJF is like, dude, AEW doesn't know what the hell they're doing with him. They're not even giving him title pushes, bro. They need to start building him up to win titles.
Yeah, we can't just have everyone put on AEW Dark out of nowhere and hype them up for nothing.
Yeah, that's what I don't like, man. Like, why'd you bury them?
CM Punk boys.
Yeah, and then why you bury him with a 50-year-old wrestler like Jericho? Jericho should be retired instead of having him lose.
Jericho 3 times.
I know he beat him, but was it for the title?
Jericho 3 times. Jericho only beat him once.
Yeah, but that's the one downside is losing to Jericho. Just that one match kills it.
MJF right here has only been pinned once and clean in the ring in the whole duration of AEW. Once.
But I think the fact that they don't even make enough titles for him is a tragedy. Like I think,
I'm just waiting for them to put a mid-card title, like an Intercontinental Champion type of thing.
The TNT. But Sammy Guevara got that. Sammy Guevara got that.
Well, to be fair,
MJF will be world champion.
I think to be fair, MJF would benefit in TNA personally. I think he would get a good push there.
And plus, they gotta make brands like with SmackDown and Raw. They gotta start developing that.
Or if you want to watch the MJF documentary, just put it in the
like Raw, SmackDown, stuff like that.
I've seen the documentary. It's something what made him a wrestling fan. But then there's a lot of good stories about what.
Oh yeah, did you see his Tough Enough tryout? His audition video.
Hey, did you ever see the Rosie O'Donnell show where he was on there?
Rosie O'Donnell. Oh wow.
No, he was the one that sang. He was the one that sang that one song when he was a kid.
Yeah.
You never seen that one? Look at MJF and Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's one where he was on Stone Cold's podcast too, which was interesting.
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
Oh, the most awkward podcast I've seen from Stone Cold was the Dean Ambrose one. Obviously, they didn't get long.
Yeah.
I heard.
John Moxley. I forgot he's not Dean Ambrose no more.
Well, dude, to be fair, I think John Moxley was just bitter by the fact he wasn't getting much of a push like he used to.
No, because he almost died from a staph infection from WWE's doctors.
And he had health issues.
Plus, they gave him a ridiculous storyline, so he had to go for the creative.
Dean Ambrose, John Moxley's in rehab, boys.
Yeah, he was in rehab, and he has mental issues, yeah. And because he's a father now, so yeah.
He's alcoholic, he is.
And also because he's about to be a father, so yeah.
No, but John Moxley kind of had like his moments in WWE where he could have at least been a. But to be fair, bro, he was never meant to be world champion material to begin with because
he won the WWE title one time, but it was like 1 or 2 times, I believe.
But that was through cash-in. That was through cashing on the Money in the Bank. Of course, if you capitalize, you're gonna win.
But he had a run though. He still had a run with the title.
He did,
yeah, he had a good run, but to be honest with you, he didn't seem like the quite fit material for what I was
looking. Rollins didn't seem like the quite fit. I mean, he was a cowardly champion. They just had the authority of backing him up.
Oh yeah, but Seth Rollins Seth Rollins kind of gives him that Shawn Michaels era, that new Shawn Michaels. I don't know. That's just the way they look at him. Like, hey, I heard that.
To me, his fighting style. You know what his fighting style reminded me of? Eddie Guerrero. Like the fighting style.
Yeah, but the way they treat Seth Rollins, they treat him like a Shawn Michaels. They try to make him their champion, which everybody come on.
You don't want to know who reminded me of like a little bit.
Remember how Bret Hart got
the allegations, right? I thought Velveteen Dream was the Black Shawn Michaels, but then you know what happened. I thought it was going to be Black Shawn Michaels. Velveteen Dream.
So Velvet Dream had potential, yeah, but whatever happened to him, he got let go.
The allegations with the other reason. He had so much potential. Velveteen Dream.
All right, I'll be right back.
Shawn Michaels 2.0. You know that flamboyant, show boy, yeah, like him. Like Shawn Michaels, yeah.
But yeah, it's Adam and Rampage versus Daniel Bryan this week.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson. Yeah.
Winter is coming. Winter is finally come. I mean, this is it.
Oh yeah, I know. No, but next month I'm definitely gonna try to go to AEW. That AEW event coming up.
Are you working on that sign? That sign yet, YTC?
What? I got the tickets already. I'm going.
Are you working on your sign?
I'm gonna buy it the final week before I go. I'm gonna get it a week in advance. I'm waiting until like a week ahead. Before. Yeah, right. It's still early.
Right. 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 CG, do you know what YTC has got planned for AEW?
Yeah, it's in January. It's coming to the Prudential Center in Newark, where I live around. Yeah, it's coming to New Jersey. It's the first, I think, AEW of 2022 of the new year. Yeah, it's the first AEW of the new year, 2022.
Be a good one, Owl. You better make our sign. If we don't make our sign, I will cry. I will cry really. No tears.
Nah, he's gonna try. He's gonna travel all the way from Wilson, where I live, and he's gonna jump. I'm playing. Just all the way from Wilson.
You will. I was watching
Yeah.
a documentary the other day, right, you see, on what culture pro wrestling existed.
What did they say?
Right, it was an actual promotion, right, a wrestling promotion. They had loads of big names on it. They had like Will Ospreay, Rey Mysterio, the O'Briscoe brothers. They had Adam Cole was there, right? They had loads of big World Culture Pro Wrestling. They tried to run a wrestling podcast,
Yeah, I see.
promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were busted. They were it's good,
Come on, let's go. I'm about to play some Madden right now. So yeah, that's the only thing I have left to do and to make the Giants look good.
Cody, are you
Yeah.
there? Yes. What's your thoughts on the 49ers win?
I love it.
I'm loving it. Tell us how much you loved it, Cody.
Anyways, I would love to say, but I gotta recharge my headphones for tonight's stream. Because I'm gonna be on TRL stream for the game.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna do the night stream with TRL. That's
Hey,
cool.
Butters, you will be clapped on YT3 stream. I'm not hosting a stream. It's gonna be on. I'm not gonna host that stream, Giants Nation. I'm gonna be on TRL stream. He's hosting the stream because it's his team.
Yeah, it's Cardinals, but it makes sense. But
whatever. Yeah, I'll be on that stream. I'll see you guys later.
all right, man.
I'll be on TRL stream later tonight. So yeah.
All right, TC, I'll check you out. All right, hey, let's debate some football, man. So I guess word on the street is Corey starting his pick'em channel, right? You doing a pick'em channel, or you doing just what kind of content are you trying to do?
I'm doing pick'ems.
Okay, that's a good way to start. You know what? I'm just gonna have to work on promoting you and get people to check out your pick'em channels.
Yeah.
Just if that's what if that's the main purpose of your content, then that's a good way to start. I think that's what you should do, because if you work on doing those edit intro videos and do the scoreboard predictions, do like what Mr. YTT does, and you'll probably get a lot of views and a lot of subscribers coming out.
He gets a lot of views through those pickup videos. He's averages 3,500, 4,000 views per video, per pickup video.
Yeah, but his pick'em, because that's how he builds up his channel, is off of those pick'ems. Like majority of what YTC does, it's based by his pick'em channels, but he does some wrestling content too. But most of his content has grown because of the pick'ems.
Pick'ems, yeah.
And even the play-by-play, they may not be like as big as his pick'ems videos, but at least he's putting in the work out there. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, his content on his channel, yeah.
Yeah, I know what's been working for me is short and simple videos. That's it, and I'm actually just averaging at least 400 to 500 views or more of video. Doesn't really like I've kind of find what works at times, but if I need to do a 6-minute video, I'll probably just do a 6-minute simple video, but I won't go too long. I'll either just do a 1 or 2 minute video, and it will probably just give me like 500 to 600 views maybe, and that's not bad.
CG, tomorrow you're doing so you host the round table tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm going to hold the round table for this week because I'm not working that day, and I'm going to have it at my place, so that's going to be a perfect time. Oh, damn! Ooh,
you know, everybody on the round table picked Bengals to beat the 49ers, right?
And I'm the only one standing, so I'll probably have something to say.
Yeah.
They were giving me a hard time, and I said, "Okay, be careful what you say."
I called the Niners to win as well. I did. I picked the Niners.
I'm going to need a lot of people. I'm going to need a lot of people to tune in for that roundtable, man. Especially all my Niner fan base. We cannot let that sea of red come into that channel and outnumber us. We got to have more. Dude, because I know what. Well, I know what AZ. I know what AZ. He's probably going to get 20 more people to watch that stream, and then I'm going to probably need a lot more than that. So I'm going to need the entire Niner army to get into that stream, bro. This is a chance for all the Niner Empire to go into the stream and be in my defense. You're gonna probably have very little Rams fans out there, maybe just barely any Seattle fans, but majority of them are coming from the Cardinals. So
We got to outnumber that sea of red, man. We got to outnumber those people. So for tomorrow, man, we got to promote that, get everybody in, and maybe if I can get, I'm trying to see if I can set a standard record. Maybe if I can get about 50 to 60 people watching for that stream, then I'm doing something right. Because I know for the roundtable, everybody likes watching that roundtable stuff, so that's going to help me. Last time I had some good viewers was like about 22 to 26 people watching at one point. But that was because I was having some kind of big guests. But if it's a roundtable, might be able to get 30 to 40 more people watching this time. So we're gonna have to figure out some ways to get them to promote it. I want to see if I can get some other Niner YouTubers to share that to the community tab so they can get everybody to check it out. Let's see if we can outnumber that Cardinals red, man. If we can outnumber that sea of red, then we're winning. I need Corey and the rest of the cats to show up into the attendance, man, and let's get the entire empire in full force. The real red is the Niners. The Cardinals are just the frauds. They're the frauds.
Yeah.
The sea of red, I don't know. The sea of red, are you serious? The sea of red? I don't think so. Not in my channel. I'm going to have my empire come in full force this time. So, the Sea of Red, I'm sorry, the Sea of Red's going to have to get outnumbered. Hey, I love that we're going to get a lot of those people coming into my channel. That's good. But I want to make sure we outnumber them. So this week, for tomorrow, I need that empire to outnumber them.
Are they ever going to let Steezy host it? Or?
Steezy is always picked against my Niners all the damn time, bro. I don't get his point. He kind of makes up a weird excuse like, oh, I don't know about going to pick up. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know if Debo's gonna play. Oh, Elijah Mitchell's not playing. I don't know. It just doesn't seem favorable. Like he kind of makes it sound like a weird, understandable part, but then you're like thinking like, what the heck? He's like, dude. Sometimes I get Steezy's points, but sometimes his points kind of get me a little bit like. I kind of explained to Steezy at one point, like, dude, I think you forget the fact that Debo is our running game. Like, if we can get like Debo back, then I think our running game would be okay without Mitchell.
Yeah, he was kind of mad when he kind of got to him when I said, y'all need to say thank you. You need to say thank you thank you, referees, for not calling the pass interference.
He just says, okay. And then he kind of tells me, oh, was it a PI call or was it your other call? I'm gonna have to see if I can promote my stream. Let me see if I can get John Chapman and the rest of those other YouTubers to share my roundtable. I need to see if I can reach up to that huge mark. I know a lot of the Niner fan base will probably want to check out this show because they like to see what goes on with the division.
Yeah.
I just need to self-promote it more. So I'm going to have it this week. So I got to make sure this counts. Because if AZ got 100+ people watching before, he got if I remember correctly, I think at one point on AZ's channel, we had about 120 people watching on a roundtable. So I gotta at least top a little bit on AZ a little bit, bro. Like I expect his Cardinals to come around, of course. I expect those Cardinals to come in full force, but we need that entire empire to come in full force.
Yep.
So we need to get John Chapman. We need to get what's his name? We need to get First Takes, John Jay, everybody else to promote that for that stream. They need to promote so we can outnumber that Arizona. This is part of the opportunity for all of us to come as a group and outnumber this group. So I think that would be the best idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what I think of. But I think next week against Atlanta, I believe both are gonna have a lot of sacks.
Yeah, I hope so.
You know why?
Why?
Last time I watched Atlanta, I can't think who team they played against. But I mean, they was He'll tear what's his name, Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
They're tearing him up. He was limping. His ankles hurt.
Yes. John Jay.
What's up? I'm gonna be on like.
Hey, John Jay, I'm definitely gonna need a lot of this Niner content creator to promote this one for the roundtable because I'm gonna host it this week for sure.
Of course.
Well, we need first takes, Jacob Bay. We need John Chapman, all of it, dude. We need to outnumber that Cardinals red, bro. We need to outnumber that. Come on, that's a good mindset. We gotta outnumber the Sea of Red.
They're like, no, it's Rams all day. No, it's Seahawks. No, it's Niners all day. Screw you. Hate those guys.
We need to get a lot of the Empire in full force this week.
Anyway,
we got to get it tomorrow.
Check all day.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, Gavin, you have to go on the round table tomorrow on CG and listen to all those idiot people talking smack about your fullback. You got to get on them.
Definitely need to go in. Yeah, a lot of you guys need to we gotta outnumber. I mean, dude, this is a good opportunity for us to outnumber them because this is part of the only time I'm probably gonna host it. And it's only a couple more games to go, so we got to make this count. So, when I was looking at the stream before, the most that we ever had in a roundtable was through AZ's channel, which I think it was 120 people watching.
Mm-hmm.
If I can top that, then I'm doing something right. But I'm going to have to see if I can convince John Chapman to share. I want to see if I can get first takes, everybody else to get in, bro. We all got to get in as a unit. We got to outnumber that. Dude, we got to outnumber the Sea of Red.
Yep.
And I'm not saying it because I'm not pushing it hard like everybody else, but this is a roundtable, bro. This is NFC West. You guys got to have my back on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I want the entire Empire to come and support and actually give the Sea of Red the taste of their own medicine a little bit. Because, I mean, no disrespect, but if they weren't winning, they wouldn't be showing up, except for AZ.
Yeah. What's his name? The kid, Lennon Wolf, he came on my live stream. Cardinals. I'm like, dude, I'm talking about the Bengals. And this dude I know he's a child, so I'm going to give him a pass. But he had the audacity to talk smack about my team. We got to teach these Cardinals fans that they're having a 1-year wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. They got a young team there. It's young. Next year, boys.
Well, to be fair with that kid Lennon, I really like him. It's just, hey, he got his own taste of his own team. He's a good kid. I don't want it to be like I'm a bad message for everybody else, but I gotta tell people to watch what they say every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dude, I've worked with kids before, so I've actually had chances to coach kids when I even had some free time. I even coached some positions for them. Even one of them was coaching. I even had to coach some O-line at one point.
Mm-hmm. So, guys, I've decided I'm going to give the ball to the Cincinnati Bengals punt returner.
Man, dude, if Wayne Breezy and those entire Niners content creator can actually promote it for the roundtable, bro, this could be dude, I'm trying to look to break the record. This is a chance for all of us to come. Dude, I don't expect a lot of you guys to come all the time on my show, but this one counts. The roundtable matters.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get a lot of these people on the roundtable. Especially the ones from Cutback, all the other people, they all got to come in as a group, bro. We may not have agreements on everything, but, dude, this is a time where we definitely need to outnumber these people.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, the reason why I came on here, because at 2 o'clock, so in about 15 minutes, I got a show. If you guys want to hop on, check it out. I'm going to be live. Ask all your questions, all that stuff. I just wanted to hop on and say what's up. Right. And, of course, we got to, like I said, Gavin, we need you. Because all these Cardinals fans loving to talk their smack. They even said stuff about your running back, Kyle Juszczyk, man. So you got to get on them. Don't ever talk about my team. So we need you, man.
John James sold me on there, bro.
Actually, I wouldn't mind all those content creators to share this stream, bro. I wouldn't mind if Mars Naka or Cardinal Rule shared everything, bro. I just want to see if I can top an AZ's most watched roundtable. If I can get at least up past 120 watch, then I'm doing something good there.
Okay. All right. I gotta get ready for my show, man. But I'll stop by later.
Okay, I'm gonna push for it. I gotta have to find some more people to promote it for tomorrow.
All right, John Jay.
All right.
All right.
See you guys later. I gotta get ready for my show.
All right. All right, you guys want to call it a day, or you guys want to continue on?
Yeah, I was thinking about shooting as well. I was going to ask some food down.
All right, man. Appreciate you guys, man. But I'm gonna have to find some other content creators to promote my roundtable tomorrow. So I gotta, dude. I am determined. I want to get that 120 watch people, bro. And if I can get that, then I'm doing something there.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get Wayne Breezy and those other content creators to do it, bro. They gotta share it, one way or the other. If this is a time for them to stand out, bro, they need to stand out as a empire. This is a time where we do need to stand together. You may not watch my content consistently, but this is probably the only time you get a chance to support me when I have an entire division against me.
Yeah.
All right, Corey, I'll definitely have to promote your channel, man. I'm gonna go check out John Jay a little later.
Okay.
Appreciate it, man. Let's see if we can get some more content creators to share my channel. Maybe I'll ask Jesse Naylor to share too, and then quite a few other people. You think that's a better idea, just to get a lot of those Niner audience to come in and just jump into my defense?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, that's the plan. Let's see if we can outnumber that AZ's number.
Yep. Well, you enjoy your whole day.
All right, I will.
Week.
All right, we'll do, buddy.
Go 49ers.
Go Niners, for sure.